And we are back. Back in style, back on video. It feels like we've done only videos this last couple of weeks. It's what the people want. But Gabe, dude, what's up, man? How you doing?
I saved a turtle's life today.
Was it today?
No. Oh, did I say today?
No, it was yesterday, right?
Day before.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was this week.
Yes. No, it was yesterday. It was yesterday.
It doesn't matter. Semantics, yes. But yeah, your dog was just going to town on a turtle yesterday, whatever day it was.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I get this text. And
also, there's people here. We should say that.
Yes,
first.
we do. We have some friends, Emma and Haley, and we're going to introduce them in just a minute. And they're going to tell us all about their fun week. But first, about this fucking turtle. People want to know about this turtle.
So the girlfriend you exposed on the podcast was over.
Wait, what? Franklin. Franklin's the turtle. Arthur's the aardvark. Franklin's the turtle.
Franklin's the turtle.
Yes.
Arthur's an aardvark. Little Bear's a bear. Franklin's the turtle.
And Kailu was a kid with a K. Kid starts with K. Kailu started with a C.
What is happening?
I don't know. I thought we were just naming old Nickelodeon cartoons.
So, anyways, yeah, we're sitting on the couch watching Big Brother because that's what we're binging now.
Yes.
And I look outside and I'm like, oh, fucking stupid dog's eating grass again. And I let him in, and then he just wants to go back out. And I was like, you just came inside. So I let him out again, and then he's chewing that same spot. And I was like, whatever, this dog's going to vomit everywhere, and I don't care anymore.
Right.
And then it looked like a toy, so I was like, oh, he's playing with a toy. And then Alyssa saw me looking out, and then she started looking out and said, what are you chewing on? I said, no, some stupid toy or something. And then, but when she said that, I looked out again, and I saw the belly. So I saw the turtle belly, and that's when I was like, oh, fuck, that's not a toy. That's an animal.
Can you imagine being the turtle?
No. No, I cannot.
No,
I have the best part of the story.
This prehistoric machine bred to destroy things is just chewing away on your fucking shell.
And it wasn't. He was doing the
kill
thing.
whip, yeah.
But what gets worse is, so I let Grievous inside.
Yeah.
And I picked up like a turtle, like you do, where you do like this thing.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get germs on
you.
And I swear to God, this happened. I picked it up and it went. It made a noise. I picked it up and it went. Kill me. I swear it made a noise. I don't know if turtles make noise. I didn't look it up.
I think they make that noise.
But it just went.
That's so funny.
Like it's been through shit.
Oh my god.
But that was, nothing beat that this week.
Well, we had, that's true. That's also my hey dude, what's up. But Gabe had texted, we have this roommates chat, and Gabe texted us and said, so don't be mad, but something happened. And I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember the exact text. But it was basically, he was like, okay. So he's just inching forward a little bit more, but not telling the story.
Yeah.
So Jess and I are responding like, okay.
Get to the point. We're both at work.
And then he said, so Grievous was chewing on a turtle. And Jess starts freaking out. Funny enough, I've seen him chewing on a turtle before, but it was a baby. I don't know how this fucking baby lived. But this turtle that Gabe rescued, like a man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was
ripped it out of his mouth.
It was like a full grown.
That was a full grown turtle. And it had a crack in its shell.
Yeah.
And it
kill me. So that's been a joke that we've said these last couple of days.
Yeah, we just
get home from work. Hey dude, how's work?
We've transitioned from, so we have another stupid joke when we don't know what to eat.
And the chicken?
No, not that one.
Oh.
I was doing when we don't know what to eat, and we open the pantry and just go, because we just too much food. But now we have. Anyways.
Gosh. So
hey dude, what's up?
Yeah, so I mean most of my week has been spent, I've been trying to do stuff around the house. When you're mowing the lawn, there's so many things that you can think of. So many dumb fucking things. And today I was sitting there, I was pissed because we have a lot of pebbles and sand and stuff in our backyard. And one of the rocks shot out from the lawnmower and hit me in the fucking leg.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear when I'm cutting the grass.
So I'm now on, I think I'm gonna wear sweats and just sweat and just deal with it.
I just kind of push it and I walk with my legs.
Yeah.
Like I'm a old cowboy.
Yeah.
To the side.
But in my head, I'm thinking, who was the moron that with our infinite wisdom of being humans thought this grass needs to be cut. Dumb.
Oh, why didn't we just let it
grow?
This wasteland?
Let it grow.
Photosynthesis. Okay.
I don't remember what that was from.
But we have guests.
Yes, we do.
So let's introduce them.
Who wants to go first? Who wants to go, hey dude, what's up first?
I'll go first.
Emma, welcome. Stepping up to the plate. Emma, hey, dudette. What's up?
Hey, Carmen. So this past
I'm
week...
not here for Goggle.
Sorry, I gave
Hey, Carmen. Oh, man.
Sorry. So this past week, I actually celebrated my 22nd birthday.
Woo! Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, I spent it at the beach with my boyfriend, so it was really fun. And the beach was very empty, so it was
That's
very
good.
nice.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love an empty beach.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Do you ever feel like sand is just coarse and rough and gets everywhere?
It gets everywhere. Yeah.
I don't get it.
She's
just kidding.
Yeah, you shut up. She's actually a big Star Wars fan, Gabe.
Ooh, I couldn't
I
tell
am.
by the Anakin quote.
Emma, what's your cat's name?
My cat's name is Padme.
Keep it in the
the family.
Yeah.
We have
We have-
two. If you would have brought your cat, we would have had two prequel animals. We would have had General Grievous and Padme.
And Ray.
And Ray, that's Hazel Ray. That's
Hazel
true.
Ray, yeah.
Oh.
But they never meet.
Hazel Ray
no,
Cyrus.
Ray is a sequel trilogy,
Correct.
not prequel.
Mm-hmm.
Padme and Grievous never meet though.
No.
Can you imagine what that would be like if they did though? You think she would shoot him?
Would
Would she win? Padme?
Oh,
Padme with the
Padme would
princess?
win.
Yes.
Padme would win.
Queen.
Princess Padme. She went, hello there.
Oh my gosh. So at the beach, did you see any
Turtles.
turtles or any other crustacean?
A lot of
SpongeBob?
sand crabs. A lot of sand crabs.
It's mating season for them. Did you know that?
I did
Why
not
do you
know
know that?
that. Yeah,
July
why
and
do
Au-
you
No, I made that up. I
I
don't
was like,
know.
why do you know that?
I don't know, but
I'm calling you out.
Can you imagine August 3rd
Like you
is
know.
mating season for beach crabs? I don't know. What are they? Sand crabs.
Sand crabs, yeah.
Yeah, I guess all crabs are beach crabs. Unless they're in the middle of the ocean.
No, never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but
Not the bad kind of crabs. The crabs that you don't want.
let's do the next person.
Haley, hey dudette, what's up?
Hi, Carmen. How are you?
I'm great myself again.
she did that on purpose. Oh gosh, what's up? What's going on?
Just hanging in there, doing watching lots of Glee.
Glee.
I did Glee binge too.
I'm
during quarantine.
rewatching because I haven't watched it in years, and then I totally forgot they came out with. Well, I haven't actually watched it since they got released.
Yeah.
And I did not know that there was a season 5 and 6. So
Oh, that
now
was exciting. For
We're
you.
watching
You got
it.
to see the guy from Pitch Perfect sing Mr. Robot.
Yes,
So.
I cannot wait for that because I remember seeing episodes of it, but I never actually went and watched it. And
Yeah.
then now we're getting ready for the new Bachelorette.
So Glee has who plays the teacher?
Mr. Schuster.
Mr.
It's
Schuster?
No, the older woman, the coach.
oh,
the Glee coach.
Adina Menzel.
No, isn't it the girl from 40-Year-Old Virgin? She's the shop owner.
Are you
from-
talking about the counselor
Yeah,
with the big eyes?
Yeah.
Miss Pillsbury.
yeah.
I don't know her name, the
Who's
actress.
the
but-
actress?
Yeah, I don't know the actress's name, but I just know Miss Pillsbury.
That's all I remember from the show.
Oh.
I didn't watch it. I wasn't like a big, huge.
Well, there's a
fan
little bit of
Glee.
everything.
But the people keep dying, right? Like the actors.
Oh yeah, it's cursed. The show's cursed.
Santana.
Is Carlos Santana,
No.
the pitcher. Oh, Johan Santana, the other pitcher.
No.
No.
Santana, the guitar player.
Ah.
No.
Think he pitched? Think he ever threw a ball around?
Sure.
Maybe.
If it makes you happy.
I think it makes me happy. So the reason we have these lovely ladies on the show today is because Gabe and I, we like to answer questions about random things. And today, it's all about them asking questions to us. Now, we're going to be sounding like idiots and looking like idiots, but they have very well thought out, studied, researched questions
Oh, you're too generous.
forged in peer-reviewed documents from the finest archives of Harvard Business Review. And this is going to be great. So, I mean, this is your show. You take it away.
Yeah, we're just visiting.
We're visitors on this little island. So take it away. What do you got for
All right,
us?
so my first question I thought of when you asked me to be on the show is, what is it like in a guy group chat? Like, what do you guys talk about?
never thought about that.
Oh, fuck. Hard hitters.
I don't know. I've never really had. I have one group chat that you made about growing a mustache.
Yep.
That
Which
we
was
were all like-
short-lived. It's not happening.
And oh, my microphone fell. And then I had another one that just went off about playing video games. So, pretty what you expect, I think.
I feel like someone has an alarm going off. I feel like when it comes to group chats, I make them as I need them. Like I don't think I have a guy group chat where it's just always there. So like the mustache thing, I literally had to go through and go, oh fuck, who do I want to include in this? And like pick out the people who I wanted to be in the group chat.
Yeah,
But I don't think because you and I, like, our group chat start text threads. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't. I don't know. I won with the people I play basketball with.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much, are we playing this week? Yes or no. But I don't. There's no like vulgarity in mine. Like there's no just like boobs. You know.
Yeah.
That's not happening. But also, I don't know. I mean, we're old. That might be a better question to ask like a 21-year-old TikTok person.
You know, but so I'm thinking back when I was doing all of the groomsmen organization for the wedding. There was, I think, 9 of us in the group chat. There was 11 of us in the group chat talking about like the bachelor party weekend. And I guess leading up to that, there was a lot of gifts that were sent around, and it was kind of wild. But I don't know. I mean, like, what do you think the differences are? Like, what do you guys envision?
Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
What do you know? Yeah, like, first off, what do you girls talk about? But what do you think guys talk about in a group chat? Like, when in that question, what goes through your head? What do you think is in the guys' group chat?
Well, for me, like I grew up in college, like I was in a sorority, and I'd see like all the fraternity guys group chats going off constantly, and I was always like interested, like what are you actually talking about? And half the time they wouldn't let us see anything. Actually, majority of the time they wouldn't let us like see anything they're talking about.
Okay.
So it's like either secret fraternity stuff or they're talking about girls, and they would even admit to us sometimes saying like we're talking about this girl or that girl or this sorority or that sorority. So in college, like I kind of had an idea what they were talking about in that sense, but I always wanted to like know deeper, like what are y'all actually talking about like with this girl? Like is it good things, bad things?
Right.
We're just also bad at this too because most of our friends are women.
Yeah.
Also, so we don't really have a lot of guy group chats. I mean, we should get more guy friends
I don't know.
for research.
I think for
this
research,
question.
yeah.
Let's go join a fraternity.
Yeah. Emma, do you have any group chats that you're in that you're like just girl group chats or anything like that?
No, I really only have my roommate group chat. Like when I was younger, I had like, you know, a group of girls that we'd be in a group chat for, but now I really only have like my roommate group chat.
Also,
many-
mute
oh.
group chats. Not for me. I don't like group chats.
Yeah.
All mine are muted.
I have them muted on my phone, but I don't have them muted on my Apple Watch. So if I like kind of poke up and I'm like, oh, okay, this one I want to respond to, I'll open in and I'll see, okay, I'm on text 900.
I didn't know you could do differently.
Yeah, so you can get, because basically you're still getting the notification.
Yeah.
Right? But if you set it up to mirror on your Apple Watch and your phone, then that's when you get the push message every time it goes off. But if you just say mute, it'll still show that there's a notification in there, but you won't actually get the buzzing. So I could just check my watch and go, oh, okay, I see that there's a little 4 in my bubble, and then just click it, and then that's how
You should have the computer science degree, not me.
I just feel like that's the last thing in the world I want.
It was the last thing I want to do too. That's why I stopped doing it.
So when I think of group chats, though, I feel like a lot of memes get thrown around.
GIFs,
100%,
memes, yeah.
Yeah. So is there a meme that you have on standby for any scenario? Like, is there a really good meme that you found lately or anything like that?
Ben Solo when he slides in.
Oh, there you go. That's a good
my favorite one.
That's a good one. Is that an animated one or is it just the meme? Like, is there like words to it or is the animated?
Just the animated. Like,
Okay,
when he's just
okay,
sliding
yeah.
in.
Did you see on the chat the Facebook post about this mustache that Josh actually used the Kylo Ren and when he's yelling more at firing all the lasers at Luke? No, you didn't see
No,
that.
I did
No,
not
you
see
should
that.
go look through there. There's some fun stuff that Josh talks about like an idiot. Next question. What else we got?
Haley? You don't have to go in order.
Either one. That works for me. Any one of them.
Anyone? Okay. Do guys actually care about anniversaries?
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if every guy does, but I do.
I
mean, so at my place of work, they celebrate like your first anniversary, and then it's like every 5 after that. I'll do that. All the important ones, but like the 3-year anniversary, like semantics, we're going through the motions here. So my love language is gifts, so I like that part of anniversaries.
So send him your gifts, everyone. Animated gifts.
Yes,
My
that.
love language is words of affirmation.
Yeah. Well, I receive with words, but I show through gifts. So I want to be told I'm pretty, but then I want to get you like
Something pretty.
donuts or something. So I like anniversaries because it gives me an excuse to like show my affection with gifts. But other than that, like I don't feel like it's like a milestone. I don't appreciate the milestone. I appreciate the that I get to do something for that person.
Okay.
Okay, that's sweet. Very romantic. Hold on. So you give with
Gifts.
gifts. You receive with words of affirmation.
Yes.
You give and receive in what did you say?
Words of
Words of
affirmation.
Words of affirmation. Emma, what are you?
Definitely words of affirmation. I need to be like constantly reassured.
Can I tell you, you're doing amazing.
Thank you, Carmen.
You got
Does
both
that help?
right.
Yes, so
The
much.
best guest we've ever had.
So I both give and receive through physical touch. Like this has been the hardest thing in the pandemic because I want to just hug everyone. Like we were at Disney and I saw you at Magic Kingdom that day. Mm-hmm. And if we were not in Disney, I probably would have given you a hug. But then I saw like 5 other people that same day. And I just was like, I can't give you a hug. Bummer.
But we did go in with our elbows and go 1,
Yes,
2,
yes,
3.
we did. We did a little team huddle breakout with the elbows. What are we talking about? Anniversaries?
Yes,
Or some shit? Okay. I think I'm with you. The years I think are important.
Yeah. 1, 5, 10, 20.
50.
50. Just straight to 50.
But it resets when you get married. That's the
true.
crazy
That's
thing.
true.
Like,
But then do you have like 2 separate counts then?
No.
It's like 1 year
you
dating.
completely forget the
but
first
10
number.
years.
It's like it never even happened.
Oh.
But Jess and I also, we have a very interesting... So for anyone that doesn't know this, I actually asked Jess to be my girlfriend, and she said no.
I just learned this like 2 days ago.
Yeah. And I'm stubborn. So I waited like 3 years to ask her back out again. But we were exclusive. We had told each other that we loved each other. We did all these things. But like, I didn't ask her out again for 3 years. So
So
I think
what's your
that's
date?
really... That's, I think, really where the
I
dating
think you never
started.
dated. You just got married.
I think
Okay.
so, too. That makes life easy. But I've never been... Have you guys ever been in a relationship where the guy wanted to or the girl, in your case, wanted to celebrate like the month anniversary or like...
That's some high school
That's
shit.
like high school, right?
Yeah, that was high school.
But like, did you guys ever have like... Okay, from a girl's perspective, please shed some light. If someone were to do that now, would you think that that's cute, or would you think, wow, I'm back in fucking high school? Like, where's your head?
Probably that one.
I mean, I would kind of think like if we've been dating, or if like a guy came up to me and asked me to be like his girlfriend today or tomorrow, and then like 6 months go by and he's like, happy 6 months anniversary, and then handed me like a bouquet of flowers, like that I would think is like really sweet that he actually like remembered and like kind of thought of it.
Yeah.
And like that would be sweet and nice. But then if he actually came up and was like, happy 6 month anniversary, here's like all these gifts, like here's like a Prada like perfume or bag or something, like all these gifts for me, I kind of be like, okay, this might be like a little much. And then like 9 months, 12 months, year and a half, like that kind of stuff, I'm like, okay, this is a little too much, a little too clingy.
Yeah,
Or like 1
yeah.
month, 2 months, that kind of thing, little clingy.
What about the 1 week anniversary? Have you ever experienced the
No.
1 week?
In middle
so
school.
good.
Oh gosh!
It's even less.
Wait, you had a significant other in middle school? I didn't even.
It was my first
I don't
boyfriend.
think a girl even noticed I was alive until
Yeah,
like
honestly.
sophomore year of high
I
school.
was a fat kid.
Oh.
didn't
I
have
was
a lot
the
of
new girl
girlfriends.
in school, and so everyone was like,
Oh, the new girl.
I know the new girl
The new girl. Her name is Haley. She's the new girl.
on the podcast.
Do you guys have any like old like high school or like middle school actual like? Did you guys ever actually go on dates that early on or no?
In high school, not in middle school though.
How old were you when you went on your first date?
Oh, like 17 or 18.
Okay, so I think I was 16 or 17, like my first real date, and that's when I think I learned how to do my hair, and then girls were like, "Oh,
The hair.
who's this guy? He knows how to
6
do
foot
his
tall
hair."
and hair.
Yeah,
Keep your
and
secrets.
hair. He's not going bald anytime soon. I should date him. That's I think what they thought. I
That's
don't know.
exactly what they thought.
But do you remember your first date?
Me?
No, I'm
Oh, well, so we had this conversation last week.
yes, I know. We've already talked about this, but do you remember your first date?
No, honestly, not really.
That bad?
It says a lot about the guy, yeah.
Boring guy.
Oh my gosh! I bet his name was like Rick.
Chad.
Sorry, Chad doesn't listen to the podcast.
I
Chad,
forgot we knew somebody. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think he listens either, but if he does.
Oh,
my
Chad, you're
bad.
not boring. You just
No, I don't think our Chad is boring.
our Chad's not. Chad in general, like the name.
the
Chad.
name, it's just like the Ted.
Chad. Chad.
It's a great name. You're handsome and great.
Chiseled jaw and everything. Yeah, I feel like Rick. Rick is a name. of someone who's really boring that I wouldn't want to go on a date with, or like from a girl's like as a guy, a Karen.
That name's gonna be.
That's gonna be
I
all
think in
of
like
it. Yeah,
20
it's gonna be
years,
gone.
it's gonna be no Karens.
Yeah.
They'll all be extinct by then.
Yeah.
all the Karens. Okay, next question. What do you got for us?
Okay, so
See, this is how I know research went into this.
Yeah, it's a long list.
It's like already more
I had some
professional.
friends help me
That's
come
great.
up with some.
And you listened to a couple of the other episodes to like do research.
Yeah. So you guys mentioned about like the anniversaries with like, you know, you said it might be clingy for like celebrating months or whatever.
Yeah.
So what do you guys consider to be too clingy?
On like specifically anniversaries, or like
No,
what a
in
girl would
general.
do that would be too
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I think if a girl first time going on a date with her, like asked me like for clothes, I wouldn't like that.
What you mean?
Like asking to borrow your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Like
Like don't take my
that's
stuff.
not clean.
Buy your own stuff.
In this
My- it's my
scenario,
stuff.
she just had sex with you. I'm assuming.
Oh,
So
first date.
you give her clothes.
You're all right. You're a dirty girl. You have sex with me on the first. It's the hair. Or
Is that what you're talking about, or just like ooh, it's cold. Can I have your sweatshirt?
Oh no! So you're
Right.
saying no? I'm saying like don't take my stuff first date. Like what if what if I get ghosted again?
but
Like
in
the
this
that
I'm
girl I
just
went on a
trying to
date
figure
with.
out what scenario is that happening.
Any scenario? I don't know.
Because
Like,
in this scenario where you asking for clothes implies to me some exchange of services may have been involved.
I would
In
say
which case,
either
she
way.
deserves any article of clothing she would like.
Okay, that's a good point.
I was
She's
kind of
earned it.
thinking more too, like you go out to dinner and it's a little bit cooler, and like she's in like a nice dress and needs like your jacket or something. That's what
That's
I'm
just
kind of
gentlemanly.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
I'm thinking like that's being like a gentleman. Are you thinking like she's still
I
like,
don't know what
actually
he's
going to take
thinking.
your jacket and run with it?
She's like, date's over. I got his jacket. I'm gonna fucking book
She's gonna
it.
get
And,
your
and that's her
maroon
group
jacket.
chat. She just has a group chat where her and her friends all just steal guys' jackets.
Who can steal the most stuff from a guy on the first date? Oh gosh, it's like a
New
pirate
challenge,
pirate
ladies.
ring. Yeah, new challenge. I don't like that challenge.
I
don't
had-
know. Like what?
The clingy thing that I had happen to me was I went on a date with a girl and it went okay, and we kept contact with each other. And then like the next day, she surprised me at work,
Ooh,
and I was like, "Don't like this."
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about you're in a relationship already?
That's perfectly fine.
What's
If I'm in a
too clingy?
relationship, too clingy in a relationship.
Wearing my clothes. Stealing my clothes.
I don't give it like. Do you have any examples?
Like texting all day, or like always want to be with you, or just like what do you consider like too much? Like, okay, I need my space.
In like a new relationship, like
Any relationship.
Any
yeah.
relationship. Yeah.
um.
I used to not be. Sorry to cut you off. I used to not be a fan of the double text.
Really? That's
Yeah.
how I text.
Well,
so.
yeah, but now I know that like that's. I would just be like, okay, oh, Phasma's licking my toe. I would just
It's not fast.
Gabe from across the room. Words. I sound like I had a seizure. Before I started realizing that people are so quick at texting, I wouldn't like the double text. But now, like, you could send 4 or 5 texts, and it's like 4 different points. I'd rather just send one long text.
So because I have so many female friends, if I wasn't allowed to like hang out with my friends,
Ooh, that's a
then
good
that
one.
would be
That's a good
that
one.
would be probably just then I wouldn't have any friends. I'd have no friends except for Sundays when I go play basketball.
So flip the tables. Is there something that a guy can do? flip this actual table. No, this is so a fun.
Yo, if I flip this table right now,
I would-
I deserve a medal.
fucking
This thing is
strong.
1,000,000 pounds.
This is a heavy. This is a girthy table too.
We also, you
Actually,
guys can't
furniture.
see this, but there's a table back there that's just a little,
Probably heavier than this table.
a million times
Really?
heavier than that table.
Yeah, that table. Jess's brother made that for us. 20 times heavier
Out
than
of
this table.
turtles.
So
It's a-
he
it's a-
can make our table.
Yeah, sure. Well, that. But
Right.
you know what? You guys try first. See how it goes, and then we'll deal with that afterwards. He'll come in and fix it. Pick
Yeah,
up the
he'll
pieces.
fix it.
Is there anything that you guys have ever gone through that you're thinking like, oh my gosh, this guy's clingy. I don't like this. Whether it be like right off the bat or in the physical relationship.
For me, like the worst thing a guy can do is tell me I can't hang out with my friends or go out with them. Because I had an experience like a couple years ago where a guy, for my birthday, my roommates wanted to take me out with them to the bars.
Was his 21st birthday?
It was
Okay,
my 21st birthday.
okay.
My roommates were like, all right, let's go out to the bars. Let's go have some fun.
This sets the scene nicely.
Yes.
21-year-old Haley.
And all my friends were so excited. We all get all dressed up and ready to go. And then he's like, oh, you're going out? Okay, have fun. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Don't have too much fun. Make sure you call me later. Are you doing okay? Texting me the entire time that I'm out.
Yeah, that's
where
annoying.
I was miserable the entire time. I was like, can I have some space? Like to me that's extremely clingy. Like, give me space, give me time. Let me hang out with my girlfriends for a bit. If I'm giving you the time to hang out with your guy friends, let me hang out with my girlfriends.
Girl time is sacred. Just like bro time is sacred, girl time is sacred.
Yeah.
And 21st birthday, you getting the text all night? That's a red flag.
But is that more controlling versus clingy?
A little both, I think.
Ooh, with the hard hitting question. So what do you think? Where is the line?
I think that would be like more controlling, and I feel like clingy. Yeah, I mean, I guess like the texting
you're
would
right.
be kind of clingy, but I feel like what he was doing came off more as controlling versus clingy.
You're right.
Yeah.
do
I would say
agree with
clingy
you
would be
there.
more like he always wants to go.
Right, like he'll
Yeah.
tag along with you.
Which I hate that. I never want to be that guy that's always like around, just always around her with her friends. Like, no, go have your fun. I'll stay here and not do my homework.
So do you think it's the spirit behind the motivation?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if the person's being clingy because they want to be with you versus they're being clingy because they don't
Insecure.
Want
Yeah,
anyone
the
else
ins-
to be with you.
Gabe with the that's that's perfect. I think
End of the episode.
that's it. All right.
Mic
and if you have a dream, go and chase it.
Yeah,
No,
go
I'm
crazy.
kidding. Okay, next question. Also, your phone turned into nighttime mode,
It
so
did.
it's like
Yeah, I was like not prepared for that.
I don't even use the nighttime mode. I don't like it. I like a brightest setting at all times.
We know.
Yes,
At least I do.
Also, we always have all
Someone
the
asked that
we
question.
have these
Which
LED
one?
lights on all the time.
Yeah, ask it.
Which one?
Why are guys so casual about pooping?
Casual? I don't know.
I've never pooped a day in my life.
Yeah, Gabe has yet to poop. We're actually we have a countdown calendar because it is scheduled. It's scheduled for September 21st.
So if you could only have one poop a year,
yeah,
but it's an all day thing,
okay.
would you trade just your normal bowel movements now for that?
Um,
we'll skim through this real quick, but
I
one poop a year,
one poop a year. Okay.
all day,
Just on the
probably
toilet.
painful.
Yeah. Just,
Really painful.
so like, do you build the poop up and like your body shows it? So, like, you have a-
No. You're just like
a-
Willy Wonka.
just a giant
No.
colon. It's
No, you're just
so-
normal. It's just every year on your birthday.
My birthday.
Oh no! On your birthday? Fuck no!
That's why he didn't want me to go out on my 21st birthday.
That's
He
Yeah.
was gonna
worried.
poop.
He was
He's worried that you were gonna
protecting
poop the whole time.
Protecting you.
He was protecting you. Okay. Shit. Literally.
Literally, yeah.
I think. Okay. Can I pick the day?
Sure.
If
it matters.
That doesn't
It's
matter.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
First day of summer, the summer solstice, or the equinox.
So you would do it. You would
Yeah.
trade. I would do it.
but I
trade
wouldn't
too.
tell anyone because then if I need to take a break at work, I was like, oh guys, I gotta go take a shit real quick.
Well, you would have to call out. I said it's not. It's not.
No. But I mean,
Okay.
like on my regular day, like regular days at work.
Oh, so you could still have that
I
excuse.
still want my bathroom breaks.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to just be, like just go sit on my phone, like just sit on the toilet. But like,
yeah.
okay.
You still have to. You still pee.
Well, yeah. But peeing is so quick.
What was the question?
You start
Why are we
sitting-
casual about poop? It is an example
then
of
you changed
us
it.
being casual about poop.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is perfect. This is a scientific experiment in itself. I would do it. I would do one day.
Yeah, me too.
But I would tell just the four of us here and the podcast.
Not Jess.
I would. Well, Jess. Well, yeah. I guess she doesn't listen to the podcast. So you'll never know. Yeah. What about you? Are you thinking you'd trade it?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy 100%. I'd save so much time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need TikTok anymore because every time I see it, it's on the bathroom.
So, okay, from a lady's perspective, would you trade one whole day of your life from never having to ever poop on like you go on a date, no chance of diarrhea, no chance.
That's what I was thinking. Like, no
Yeah.
chance of ever just embarrassing at a party.
Never going to a theme park and going in 150-degree heat. Thinking,
Never have to use
"Oh,
a public restroom.
Never using a public.
Oh, this is easier to
hold
say
on.
than
Do
what we
you
talk about
know
it.
when the day is, or does it?
Yeah,
matter?
you can
Yeah,
pick,
you
sure,
pick the
you
day.
pick the day.
Okay.
But also, Gabe, girls still they sit down regardless.
Well, ladies don't poop.
Oh, that's true.
That's okay. So if you did poop, that's a good point.
If you had-
if you had to choose to just now you poop, would you do the one day a year? But it's a whole day. You call into work, or you like have to request a PTO.
Gabe said
day.
it's gonna be pretty painful. I don't know.
I said probably painful. I
Okay.
don't know how it's
all the
really
diarrhea
painful.
that you put off that whole year is coming out now.
I'm thinking now, like little backstory. I did a study abroad in Germany.
Okay.
And there
Yeah?
we had
Yeah.
yeah, We had one night where we all drank too much in our hostel because
Okay.
the basement had a bar in it.
Yeah.
Everyone got belligerent.
Yes.
And one girl had to be taken back up to our room, and we had our room share with all 6 of the girls. And she goes into the room, we assume passed out. Well, then me and 2 other girls walk back up into the room, and as we're walking down the hallway, we're like, what's that smell? What's that awful smell?
Human feces.
And we open up our door. There's human feces all in our room, spread everywhere,
That's
in this
disgusting.
girl's naked body
Nice.
on the floor.
He had a good
Poor
time.
girl.
I know, the poor thing, but it was so funny.
Where'd the
and
poop
we
come from? Girls don't poop. So
Yeah.
who put it there?
They
and
framed
someone
her.
framed her. Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Framed her.
They wanted to
So,
try to prove that women
if-
poop or something.
As a
Shit
girl,
hit
I
the
mean,
fan.
if I could avoid like that embarrassment if girls did poop, I think I would try to avoid that.
Okay.
You know, that's crazy. That's batshit crazy.
Emma, what do you think? Would you sacrifice one day of the year calling into work, or again, you plan ahead?
It's a day off.
You could pick the day.
off.
It's a day off, but is it really?
No, I mean,
Bring your computer and a charger from 12.
Have you ever had food poisoning?
Yes.
It's
yes.
let's say it's one day of food poisoning. We'll say
no, because
I've
the
never had food poisoning.
It's
That's
assuming
that.
it's
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
it's coming out of
Both
one
ends.
end instead of both. Food
I like
poisoning
that
is
better though. That's a harder choice.
I don't-
I'd
yeah,
pick
I
one day of food poisoning though. Still,
a year.
just one day.
Guaranteed. You just go eat out of a trash can someday. You're immune. It'll come out in a year.
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
Anyways,
All right.
I don't have an answer for this. I don't know.
But I need your answer first.
I don't
Are you
know.
gonna take the one day a year?
Yeah, I'll take the one day a year. Just
Okay.
that way, you know, when it's coming and you're like, all right, you know, that's done.
You could plan.
Yeah,
plan
don't
ahead.
have to worry about it.
What day would you guys pick? Is there a certain day? A week after your birthday, just in case so you know exactly.
No, I
No?
would do day before a big event. That way I can lose some weight.
No,
Oh.
but you're not holding the weight.
Oh, that's
Weight
right.
doesn't change.
Oh,
Your colon's not getting robust, so you're not
yeah,
losing
yeah.
weight.
I don't know then. Maybe.
I think I would do it January 10th.
Yeah.
It's far enough after the holiday season, and you get to just relax the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Phasma is really,
What is she?
she's touching the thing.
Oh well. Oh yeah, just shaking.
It's shaking. So if you see some shaking on the video,
It's
my
the cat.
cat really loves stuff that she shouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Okay. What are your guys' thoughts on the saying "men are trash"?
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, men are trash. Do you?
I just think people who say that just have bad taste in men.
that's yeah.
To be
Yeah.
fair, like,
Yeah.
'cause I don't know. We're pretty okay. I feel like.
I think I have more issue with people saying all men suck,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or like I will never find a good man,
Mm-hmm.
because those are the people who aren't looking. They're out at the clubs, or they're
Right.
whatever 100 of different things that they could be doing, that they're not setting themselves up for success.
Mm-hmm.
But all men, they are trash. They don't all suck, but all men are trash. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Gabe's looking at me. He's
I
giving
don't
me the
understand
eyes.
what you mean.
Deep down, the things that we think in our head, looking at that through that scope alone, all men are trash. However,
What example of what we think about makes us trash?
I think-
is my question.
I think the scientifically proven speed at which men think about sex means that we're all trash. The difference is the actions upon them. I think that's what makes the guy
So
suck.
biological. What's the word I'm thinking?
Biologically speaking.
Biologically, we're trash,
Yes.
but we can choose to not express our
we
trash.
can we can choose to not suck.
'Kay.
I think that's the difference.
That's fair.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the people I usually see say this, usually if I know them personally, and I'm scrolling through Facebook and they write a Facebook status, "Men are trash," which give me attention. But usually they're not exactly not trash themselves.
But from a woman's perspective, what are some of the things that
Like men trash.
have you ever just said to your girlfriends, men suck or men are trash? And it's okay if you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually say it after like a guy comes along, like breaks my heart or something. I'm like, oh, men are trash. But yeah, like you mentioned, I wasn't looking in the right spot. I wasn't like looking for like a nice guy or like, I thought he was nice,
Whatever it is,
obviously.
love a bad
but
boy.
You're a bad boy. You're a handsome, strong bad boy
Appreciate it,
with a
buddy.
good old heart.
Haley, I think we need to leave.
We're having a moment.
Couch.
Yeah, we're having a moment. Okay, but to that point, do you think that do girls just say men are trash and not believe? Like, do you think that girls say that and actually don't believe it? They just say it to cheer up their girlfriends, or do you think that all girls actually do think that men suck?
Yeah, like, okay. So if one of my friends right now gets like her heart broken, so I'm like, yeah, men are trash. But meanwhile, I'm like a happy, healthy relationship.
Yeah.
But I would say more people don't believe that, and it's just like a emotional response. However,
Yeah.
I'm going to communicate telepathically with you right now, and we're going to think that there's somebody I know that you also know, in
Okay.
particular, that I really thinks men are trash. Like all men are trash.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha. I'm with you.
You're with me?
100%.
Okay, we'll talk about it off air.
Yes.
But-
but I agree with you.
Yeah. And there's nobody
In this room.
nobody in this room, nobody like.
But it is someone who exists in the human world
Yeah.
as a whole.
If you listen, you don't know this person.
Yes. Yes. Guaranteed.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. So, disclaimer. There's like going to be like little flashing lights down at the bottom. Disclaimer: you don't know this person. But I don't think that guys ever just say, "Oh, all girls are trash."
No, we say bitches be tripping.
Bitches be
that's
Yeah.
our men are trash.
Because I think that we can agree that women are better than us, but bitches be tripping. But also, guys do suck.
Yeah,
Like-
everybody kind of sucks. You
Everyone
just gotta
sucks.
find the person who sucks a little,
little bit
less,
less.
to you.
Less.
Yeah. All right. Next question. That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Why do men take such long showers? Like, what are you doing in there?
Okay,
Masturbating.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes 4 or 5 times in a 20-minute shower.
Oh my god, you monster!
I have a great recovery rate. It's just
No,
I don't. I'm just kidding.
I will say, probably sometimes that might be something that they're doing. I take long showers because I turn the water on, sit in the toilet, and go on my phone for a little while. So
Forget the water's
it
running.
So it looks like a long shower. Carmen, what do you think?
I
What % of long showers is masturbation related?
probably 2%, like the milk. I don't know. I mean, I have never. This is. You guys ready for a truth bomb? I have never masturbated in the shower. I don't. It doesn't feel good. I don't get it.
I also don't get it.
Like, if it's a safe place for you, just like lock yourself in a room.
I think it's
you know?
like a kid thing because the water is like drowning out the noise. So like my mom can't hear, you know, like kill me.
Kill me. That's what the penis says to the
but yeah,
young teenager.
And also like probably it's just depending because sometimes men think their wives or girlfriends are like a nag. So it could just be them getting some alone time from their kids or wife or whatever.
So I shower. I shower once a day. Or sorry, I shower twice a day, but I bathe once a day. Before I go to work, I will just rinse off because I need to blow dry my hair so that I can do my hair. I can't just wake up in the morning and do it.
You don't just wake up like this.
No, it takes a lot of work. But what do you think? Do you think that guys shower every day? Like, do you think for the most part guys shower every day?
I really hope so.
You hope so.
There was a
That's fair.
I
stint
really
quarantine.
hope so.
Yeah.
There was a stint in quarantine where 3 days went by and I was just like, no. We talked about this where I was like, I had to consciously think, did I brush my teeth today? Just because
That was everyone though.
yeah, I was about to say that. I think that was an everybody thing.
Yeah.
Because after you eat and like drink water and like do whatever else, you forget like that morning breath goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you have to like think like, did I brush my teeth today?
From a girl's perspective, how long is the average girl shower in your opinion? Like,
So for me, I mean, I guess every girl's kind of different because it's like, are you a girl that washes your hair every day?
let's go with the
True.
hair. This, even if you're not a girl who washes their hair every day, because I know not every girl does. This particular hair washing shower takes X amount of time, in your opinion.
For girls, it's probably like 10 to 15 minutes because we like massaging our scalps longer.
Okay,
And then we
okay.
also have to like shave our entire body.
Okay.
Or I guess
Okay.
we don't have to. We
Right,
don't have
right.
to do anything, but most girls
That's
shave their entire bodies.
women don't have to do anything. We are not. What is it? Is it we're not a patriarchal society? Is that we're not down with the patriarchy? Is that what we
I don't
support
know what
women?
you're trying to say, but I agree.
Women have choices. You don't need to shave your body if you don't want to.
Also, so my showers are quick because I do this is going to be trademarked soon, what I like to call Bohemian Rap showers, where I play Bohemian Rhapsody, and once it's done, I have to be out of the shower.
Oh.
And it's like a...
It
or
forces yourself.
it changes sometimes, too. Sometimes it's Piano Man by Billy Joel.
Nice.
Sometimes it's One Day More from Les Mis. Just to
Is
like...
it ever any Gallery 81? Just curious.
Who?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
fun. And I quit.
Sometimes... Well, you
This is
don't
it?
make a long song, and it could be.
I think I have
That makeup's
Dream
not
Come
long
True.
enough.
Dream Come True, I think, is 5 minutes and 12 seconds.
My dream came true when we started this podcast.
Oh, look at
Aw.
you. How long is an average shower? So you said 15 minutes, I think you think is yours, or that you think it's the
No.
average girl? It's-
Yeah, for the average girl, mine's not.
Okay. How long are both of your your average showers? And do you guys wash your hair every day or no?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Heck
I don't know
no.
anybody that does that. That's some serial killer.
I wash my- I
Whoever
wash
does
my hair
that's
every
probably
day.
clingy.
Oh God, no.
I have to wash the product out before I can put new product in.
You're gonna go bald.
No, I'm not. Don't even joke. Gabe, fuck you, Gabe.
Do you see that receding
I
hairline?
would. Yeah, I see it. Or I should say I don't see it because there's no hair.
There is no receding hairline. Okay, you know what? Answer the
It's
question.
okay. If it makes you feel better, my hair is thinning
My
right
showers,
here,
like
so-
if I'm
hate you
not,
all.
I
You're all
wash my
dumb.
hair like about once a week during quarantine. At some points, I actually had to ask myself, have I washed my hair this month? That did happen twice. And it was really gross. But there's also a lot of dry shampoo in there, so I couldn't really
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
But my average shower without washing my hair is honestly less than 2 minutes because I just get in, body wash. I don't shave my legs every day because that's way too much work. Armpits are easy. If you're shaving other things, then that's on you. And I don't go out to the pool every day because I'm lazy.
Fair, fair.
But if I wash my hair, it's at least a 30-minute shower because I shampoo it twice, and the second one has to sit for 10 minutes because I use purple shampoo. So for mine's a lot longer.
Did you guys? So that just made me think. You said you shampoo twice.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever watch Lizzie McGuire growing up?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little
A
bit.
little bit.
There was one episode. What was her crush? Was it Ethan? I think was like the hunky dumb guy that like she was like in love with. That was his name, right? Something like that.
I couldn't tell you.
I think it was Ethan. But to this day, I remember nothing else from that show.
But this one thing.
But this one moment where he meets Lizzie McGuire's parents, and they compliment his hair, and he goes, "You know what the trick is? The bottle says lather, rinse, repeat.
I also remember this.
I don't repeat."
Yeah, I remember
like-
this too.
I remember so I only do it once
Because Ethan told
because
you.
Because of that
Ethan
episode.
said so. Okay, Emma, how long is a regular everyday shower?
Probably like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, and that's without the hair washing.
Oh. Without the hair washing, it's probably like 5 minutes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the drying is what takes the long
Oh
time.
my gosh,
right?
it takes
The
so
hair
long to
drying.
blow
So
dry my
long to
hair.
blow dry your hair.
So you blow dry your hair?
Yes.
Okay.
When
Or
I'm
else I look
doing
like an
something, I
afro.
will.
Okay,
I'll
so
look
if
like a
you're like
poodle.
just, oh gosh, I need to see that. So if you're not going out, it just
Yeah, I'll let it
Yeah.
air dry.
air dry. Okay, and that's better for your hair, right? Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Do you use? Is it a difference of the heat? If you blow dry with the high heat on, that's worse for your hair. But like I blow dry with the cool. Like I use the cool.
Well,
the
you don't
cool
have
one.
as much hair as us,
Well,
so
yeah.
we use the high heat to actually like get it dry, and then I do a cold shot after on
Okay.
like my entire head.
Okay.
And I go in with like my brush and I like section it and go over my entire head with the cold to kind of help give it like shine and volume and everything, and it's healthier for your hair.
Oh,
At
good to
least
know.
that's what they say.
that's what they want you to think.
That's what they
Yeah.
want you to think. So I mean, it takes up more time, but I mean that's just an extra like 3 minutes.
Nice.
So I mean, if I wash my hair already, then that's like a 3-hour
Yeah,
morning
you might as
get
well.
ready
What's
session.
3
so
more minutes? All right. No, next question. Emma.
You
What
turned
do we-
something on in my brain with that Lizzie McGuire quote. Like, I didn't remember it.
It's,
I didn't know I remembered that until you.
I need to
just
find
said
that, and we gotta use that on the channel somewhere. But we're gonna watch it tonight. We're gonna talk about it.
all I can remember is Lizzie McGuire. You are an outfit repeater.
Yeah,
all I remember.
I don't remember. Who's Peter?
I don't know anything. I remember I don't repeat. But I don't know who the fuck Peter is.
But like the thing that stands out to me is like he was like, I don't repeat, and like he did like a side, like he was like someone's gonna hear him and like
So
cuff him.
I went to Skipper's Tina yesterday
No.
at Magic Kingdom,
Yeah.
and they have a secret menu.
Yeah.
That's supposed to have cheese bread on it. Well, it's not a secret anymore now, but it's supposed to have the Brazilian cheese bread.
Yeah.
And so like just because I'm dumb, the server came up and like greeted us, and I went like this. And she like leaned in a bit and went closer. And
This is quarantine. You can't ask people to come closer.
Well, she didn't get close.
Okay, yeah.
And I went, we're here for the secret menu. Do you And she was just like, "This fucking idiot."
This guy.
Like, she was so annoyed with me. I thought it was funny if I was just like,
Come closer.
Like,
And then
it's
you
a
stab her. You kill her.
secret.
Get carried out in handcuffs because you killed
anyways,
someone.
That was my dumb
Man.
joke for
It's
Magic
like the
Kingdom
Starbucks
yesterday.
secret menu. Like they have so many things on that secret. You can get
So many.
like a butterbeer frappuccino.
Wawa has a secret menu too.
Do they really?
Love
At the bottom of
Wawa.
the screen, you hit
You
the little.
keep your
The bird or
secret.
You hit the
whatever.
bird, yeah.
Look at that. All right, next
It's
question.
like 2 things on it.
Is it good though, or like these 2 things going to change your life?
I never change my order anywhere, so I couldn't tell you that.
I always get something different. I try to get something anywhere I go. I try to get something except Chick-fil-A. Spicy chicken sandwich, add bacon. That's it. Do you guys no? Did you guys adventurous or like do you guys always do the same thing or what do you guys
Do
do?
the same thing. Chicken nuggets.
Not just Chick-fil-A. Anywhere
Oh.
you go. Like do you try new things when you go out places?
No.
or-
For the most part, actually, Chick-fil-A is like the one place I always, well, not always, but like I try to get something different.
Okay.
Because I love like most of Chick-fil-A's menu. Like I love the original, I love the spicy, I love the grilled. And then I had a friend that used to work at Chick-fil-A, and he would make me a spicy grilled. And
Ooh, spicy.
it was so good. That was my favorite thing. So if he was working and I saw him, I'd come up to him and be like, "Can you make me the spicy grilled?"
She went.
That
Yes,
secret,
sir.
that secret menu.
Closer.
Oh gosh. Okay, what's the next question? What do we got? Give us a good one.
yeah.
Give us like a really. I don't even know how you can see that fucking screen right now. It's so so
Yeah,
dark.
it's real dark.
It said canceled.
Did you not charge your phone before you came over here? You forgot,
No.
didn't you?
Well, Haley was charging her phone in the car.
I didn't realize how dead your phone was.
Haley's
I didn't.
Haley's
I did not know
Typical
her phone was
Haley.
about to die.
No.
So while you're looking this up, so another thing that I was thinking today while I was mowing the lawn is like so when I'm like mowing, I get underneath like we have these giant like they have very pretty flowers on them, but they're like
those
they're-
giant trees against the
yeah,
end of the fence.
but they're like rose bushes that have like
Yeah.
it's
in my DNA.
ingrained, but they like thorns. So when I'm mowing, I try to get in as far as I can, but in my head I'm thinking one of these days some sort of monster is going to jump out of this bush and attack
It's gonna
me.
be me. I'm gonna dress up
I would be
as a turtle.
if you jumped out of the
Revenge.
bush and I didn't know,
Oh my god.
I would shit myself.
Oh, good.
I would not
that
know-
one time.
The
of the
one
year,
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would not know. Like, can you? Okay, you guys telling me that if a human jumped out of a bush while you're mowing the lawn, you'd be okay? You wouldn't just. I would be beside myself. I might pass out.
Yeah.
And it's already in 90+ degree heat out there with a
Yeah.
400% humidity.
So
I'm dying.
My random thought of the day, since you had that one,
Yeah.
was I was driving behind a male person, and their seats are on the other side
A
of the
male
car.
person or a male person?
Like a male person, like delivering mail.
Not a man.
No, it could have been a man.
A
I don't know.
male. A MALE or
Or
MAI.
You don't watch The Office, but they're the bit where he says something about SeaWorld.
Yeah.
And then they go, "Are you trying to see the world or see world?" And he goes, "SeaWorld." It's Kevin. That was my Kevin impression.
That's
Anyway,
a good one.
and so I was thinking, like, the only reason that has to happen is because we drive on the right side of the road. And I was like, you know how, like, a lot of the founding fathers were, like, teenagers?
Yeah.
Like, I can just picture, like, teenagers now being the founding fathers and being like, "Fuck that, we're gonna drive on the other side of the road as everybody else. We're not gonna use the metric system." And I was thinking, like, that's probably, like, how we got to, like, those decisions. It's just because teenagers were like, "Fuck them. We're
They
driving
want-
on the right side of the road. They have their left
Yeah,
side."
they wanted to do everything different that they could.
But, like-
revolution.
But it's like, what's that necessarily?
Is it better?
Like, choose
No.
your battles, man.
They did.
Yeah.
The Battle of Yorktown, 1781.
1781.
All right, what's the question? What do we got?
All right, so this probably doesn't apply to you guys and like all the good guys, but why do guys ghost girls instead of just telling them that they aren't interested? Do you not want to deal with the crying or?
So
What's
we've
the
been
upstate?
ghosted.
Yeah, we've
Both
both
of us have
been-
been ghosted.
Have you guys ever been ghosted?
Yeah.
Have you ever
times.
ghosted anybody?
Oh my. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Then what's this question for? You do it
I didn't
too.
write the list.
No. Hold on. Emma, have you ever ghosted someone?
No,
Oh, so okay.
unless there's like, no, actually no, I don't think I've ever ghosted anyone.
She's like, I didn't know that I ghosted the person. Then you've ghosted.
Okay,
Oh, fuck.
No,
we've
I
had this
didn't-
conversation before.
I did not
Is
ghost
this
anyone.
ghosting? Because this is what I did to people.
Okay, yeah.
Is
we need a girl's perspective. on
slowly
this.
fizzle out conversation. So, like, I'll still reply, but it'll go from, like, every hour to every couple of hours. And then it'll go from, like, once
every
a
couple
day
of hours. Yeah, once a day.
to
Once a
every
week.
other day. And then it'll go from, like, every other day.
Why didn't you just be like, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested? Like, what was your like, no offense, logic behind that?
But, so the way I do it, nobody it makes it feel like it was just a mutual disconnection.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you don't want to feel guilty.
No, I don't feel guilty being like, I'm not interested.
Then why don't you just say that?
Ooh.
Because I still want the attention of people to talk
Oh,
to me.
there it is.
There it is. There we
There
go.
it is.
That's a good. Fuck, Emma. That was a really good line of questioning because I think that gets to because first off, I just want to be very clear. Men are not the only one who ghost.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
However, I do think that men give. I feel like there's a difference in the definition of ghosting because I think I'm with Gabe. That is not a ghost.
That's
Okay.
polite.
That's like, I mean, it can be, but I think it can be seen as a ghosting from a girl's perspective. What Gabe said, slowly removing yourself from conversations to where it seems like there's no connection. Is that ghosting, or is that someone synthetically creating an environment in which they're not together?
I feel like it's ghosting, but you give the girl like a warning that's like, all right, he's gonna ghost me. Like I know it's gonna happen.
Oh, a preemptive.
Well, because
ghost.
usually what happens is they also aren't replying that frequently. So it's just a
Oh.
fizzled out.
Okay, well,
It's never, well, there was one scenario where they were just like, every time I replied, it was like, they grabbed their phone like right away. And I was like,
that you're the bad guy in that one.
well, that person, I told them. I was like,
Oh.
oh, wait, this just isn't
okay,
working
well
out.
then.
No, then you're not bad guy.
No.
You're not a bad guy.
So, yeah.
Because I think so. For me, in case you guys haven't heard the particular episode that we talked about this, I went on a date with a girl. Like we had met through mutual friends, texted, talked on the phone, went on a date, had an awesome time, texted each other good night, smiley face emojis, talk to you tomorrow. Never heard from this girl again.
okay.
That's a hard.
That is-
I want her to
Very
listen to the podcast.
That's a what?
I wish that person listened to the podcast.
Can you imagine? Like she's just scrolling through.
What's her
and
name? Do you remember? I want to
may
look
have
her
been
up on Facebook.
I think it was Teresa, a girl named Teresa, Terry for short, with an I. She was Italian. Could not remember her last name for the life of
Maybe
me.
you weren't Italian enough.
Yeah.
Maybe we went, but we didn't go to an Italian restaurant. That
That's
was
what
that,
it-
That
that
was
was
a
it.
mistake.
Fuck,
Idiot.
I should have said let's go to Carrabba's or some.
My
what if I
ghosting-
said let's go to Olive
Oh,
Garden.
Olive Garden,
Ooh,
yeah.
I hate. I don't like Olive Garden.
My ghosting, I didn't even go
I
on
only
a
like
date.
their soup and salad.
I like
Typical.
bread.
Wait, if
bread's
you didn't
good.
go on a date, did you like ever meet up with her?
No, well, no. What happened was she was moving down here. Like we had met on an
okay.
app, and so she had Florida like on her app. So she's moving down
Places
here.
of interest.
Yeah, and so we talked like nonstop for like a week, 2 weeks, and like
Okay.
it was like great, phenomenal conversations. I was like, oh, this is going great, and then like we were gonna like talk on the phone. We had like set up a time to talk on the phone. We talked on the phone already before, and we like FaceTimed and stuff. And then I had to cancel for some reason. I don't remember if it was school or what. And then after, I never heard from them again. So is it my fault for canceling the phone call? That one phone call? They literally just disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to defer to the girls on this one because I don't know.
So ultimately, she stopped talking to you.
Never heard from her again.
Yeah, then she would be the.
Yeah, I think
She's
that
the ghoster.
Kind
She's
of
the
ghosted
ghoster.
you.
Yeah. So at least, see, I'm polite. I gave you warning signs.
Warning sign.
But to Emma's point, like, do you think that it's a societal thing that people in general don't want to just have that confrontation of saying, I'm not interested in you?
So I've seen multiple scenarios where the guy said, I'm not interested. And the girls, like my friends that are girls, go to me and be like, oh, this guy sucks. What an asshole. Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, what? Is this what you guys want?
Yeah.
You guys will never
Yeah,
be
you're
happy.
not wrong about that.
No, yeah.
You people.
Like, that's why I just do it the polite way. We both just fizzle out. And we're just a ghost in the wind, a story to tell our children later.
I think a lot of it has to do with like we all hide behind our screens now. Like we all have social media, we text, we call, and then like whenever you meet in person, it's like all these expectations are like built up, and it's like maybe you're not what I expected, or maybe even you're better, and you're like maybe I don't have as much of a connection with you as what I thought I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of are like, okay, well maybe I don't like you as much as what I thought I did. And you just kind of leave it there.
So in my head, I'm thinking to myself, so the dating period, that's when you get to know if you really like someone or not. So through the dating period, until you're in a relationship, I think that you don't owe that person.
I would agree. First
Anything.
date, you're allowed to ghost. I think, in my opinion.
I think the first date.
Anything more than one date, though,
If you're on the third date and then you just because at that point the other person probably thinks this is going somewhere.
yeah.
Like if it's the guy,
Especially if it's like 3 dates in like a month.
yeah,
Right.
3 dates in let's say 2 weeks. 3 dates in 2 weeks. That's 1.5 dates a week. That's math.
Wow.
Never do math on a podcast, but that is right math. But in my head, if I'm the guy and I've gone on 3 dates in 2 weeks with a girl, I'm getting prepared to ask this girl out on a date. Like not on a date.
Like,
we already
to be
dating. To be official.
Official.
A
To
fish.
go steady.
Yeah. Can I have to ask your father's permission to date you? But like in a girl's head, at what point do you think at that point now they owe someone an explanation? Like, do you think that there's any point, or like do you think that where like my train of thought is that kind of where your guys' heads are at? Or is it like so totally different? Do you think after one date a girl even owes a guy anything when it comes to responses or the ghosting or anything like that?
I think you're right on that. Like after one date, I don't owe you anything. If I
Right.
don't like you, I don't like you. Don't force it on me.
Yeah.
But I'm also
So
a
you
person
weren't
that's like,
ghosted then, Carmen.
I might not. I guess I wasn't. I guess I can't tell that story anymore. I wasn't ghosted.
I will say I do think it's ghosting if you don't talk after the first date if something happened that night.
That's
like
fair.
if there was a relationship after the date, then you can't. You're a piece of shit if you just disappear. Unless it was just agreed upon, like, yeah, just this date sucked, but we can, knock boots or whatever you want to
Right.
call it.
Yeah, because we both texted after the dinner,
Yeah,
If there was like dinner's over, we part ways.
yeah. The smiley
I'm like,
face emoji is when
hey,
you got ghosted.
Yeah, she gave me the smiley face emoji.
Oh, and the chicken.
And the chicken. I think I had chicken in my dinner at some point.
Oh yeah, see, and the chicken. That's what it was with the chicken.
It was the chicken. So Emma, what do you think on timeline? Do you think it's a
I feel
where's
like
your head?
ultimately the respectful thing to do is just be like, hey, I'm not interested. But like, how many people are actually going to do that?
It's true. And then how many have you ever, as women, have you ever experienced telling that to a guy and then being like, but why? Like, and having them get defensive or
yes,
no?
I had one guy actually get very defensive he
It
kept,
always happens. Sorry, like this is why we ghost.
That's why-
Like this is why everybody ghosts everyone. It's because nobody ever takes it well.
I did have one guy get very defensive because he kept insisting on taking me on a date, and I was like, "No, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested." And because I think I was like talking to someone else at the time, is like what it was, and he kept insisting and persisting. And one day, I guess he found my roommates where
Don't like
he's
this.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he
Already
saw-
don't like this.
Yeah, this
he
is
saw
not
one
a
of my
story I
roommates
like.
worked, and I always went to go see her. She played. She was like in charge of bingo at this restaurant that she worked at, and I would always go and play because that was just something fun to do one night. And he ended up showing up there, coming up to me while I'm sitting at the table.
Nope.
God.
Nope.
And I was like, I'm gonna go cry. And luckily, like a bunch of the guys in the kitchen, they knew me, and they come out and they're like, "Hey man, like you got to leave now, or like we're gonna call the police."
That's not cool.
No, and so he got blocked and everything like right away. We were like, "Nope, not gonna happen."
Have you ever had anything like that happen to you, or maybe not as extreme, but have you ever had a bad scenario where you've had to tell a guy, like you've rejected a guy and it's been a no, or it's been something
No, not
unhealthy
really.
like that?
No, not really, actually.
That's good. I mean, that's
Yeah.
great. I feel like you're in the minority of
Yeah,
women, unfortunately.
the guys I have like told before, like I'm not interested, whatever. They actually handled it very like respectfully and was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
calm
well, oh, I hope you like are happy." Like they just like wish me the best, which is, I think, kind of rare for anyone of either gender to like react like that. But
Yeah.
Have you ever accepted a date, knowing I just want a free dinner?
I never have because I'm scared to like. In general, I'm scared to like. I am scared to like tell a guy no.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'd rather just tell them like, no, thank you, I'm not interested, versus like actually going on a date and then telling them after. Like,
yeah.
Have you
I'm
had
more scared to
friends
do
do
that.
Yes,
Okay.
I've had friends do
But
that.
men
I
are
don't think I
trash,
know
got it.
anyone.
Okay, yeah. Women can be just as bad. We can be.
Yeah, we're
It's a different-
just about as bad.
It's a different kind of bad, though. Like, guys will be in your face, like,
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
douchebag.
Yeah.
Girls will be like, they'll be like conniving, like, ooh, yeah, let's go on a date, free food.
I'm
And like,
going to literally steal from you.
obviously, not all girls are like that.
I
know. Okay, what's the next question? What else do we have here?
I want to ask my fun question.
Okay.
Okay. So my question is, why is every guy's favorite Marvel character either Captain America or Star-Lord?
This feels a bit pointed.
Did you guys look up our Facebooks?
Well,
No, I know him
We just know
so
Carmen
well.
like Star-Lord.
so
But every guy picks Captain America because they're so basic.
okay, first off,
But it is America's butt.
Gabe, who's your favorite?
Captain America. But
I've
I've liked Captain America. I read comic books and stuff, so like I've liked them before the movies.
He
my
liked it
gosh.
before he was cool.
Yeah.
So, fun fact: Star-Lord, while Chris
and also
Pratt,
more people like Iron Man than everybody else.
Oh,
Iron
yeah, I
Man's the
forgot
most
about
liked
Iron
one.
Man. Iron Man too. We'll throw
And
him
Iron
in
Man
that
sucks.
pool.
I'll go on record for forever saying Iron Man sucks.
fun fact: my favorite Marvel character is the Hulk.
Oh.
But
We thought we were
only
attacking you with
only
that.
because here's the thing. Here's the thing. My
He's
favorite
personally attacked.
my favorite actor in all of the Marvel movies is Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Because
You look like Chris Pratt.
people tell me all the
Yeah.
time I look like Chris Pratt. Star-Lord has, I think, two of, like, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and they have not had a string of bad movies, much like Iron Man. Not Iron Man.
sorry, what?
Captain America has not had a string of bad Captain America movies. We had 2 out of the 3 Iron Man movies
Trash.
were trash. They're both Hulk movies were garbage, but Hulk has done a great job now that we've got Mark Ruffalo at being a good support. We're like, look, they gave us like a question that was going to trap us, and here we are, deep diving
Listen.
analytical skills.
I'm gonna give them a pass, and I'm not going to, because you know how much I know about the movies and the comic books.
Yes.
And I'm going to just dumb that down. And
This
just
is for the record. I've never watched a Marvel movie.
Oh my gosh.
My girlfriend's never watched a Marvel movie either, so.
I was gonna have a marathon like during quarantine, like the beginning of quarantine. I was like, all right, we're gonna go through and like watch every Marvel movie, every Harry Potter, all the Hunger Games, like all like the movie trilogies,
I haven't heard you mention the best of all yet, so
Star Wars.
thank you.
Yes. I was like, wait, did I
Most
mention
Star
them?
Wars
No.
movies are bad.
Okay. We're going to pretend he did not.
And
say
I'm a
that.
big
No,
Star
we're
Wars
gonna get into
fan.
this because you know what?
Trash.
What's
You're
your favorite?
trash.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Episode 3.
Episode. Okay, that's tied for number 1 for me. But you're a prequel fan,
Yes, I am.
and Gabe.
fine.
Unpopular opinion.
It is an unpopular opinion. However, Gabe, I don't remember what I was going to say. My brain just stopped working.
He's
And
so
this is why
disappointed.
mine
in
is trash.
you.
No,
His
I was
brain
so.
stopped.
I
was-
love Star Wars, but most of them are
That's
as
what-
films,
Oh, look at
bad
that.
films.
Look at that
What's up,
cat.
Oh.
That cat's just.
She's agreeing with me. That's why she's coming to me.
Oh
Like
gosh.
Captain Phasma, all Star
Captain
Wars movies are
Phasma.
bad.
No, you
I'm
shut
just
up.
kidding, not all of them.
Okay.
I
so,
watch Star Wars a lot, but
Yes,
I
we
can
do.
say this is a bad film
No.
and take away just my love for this universe.
Who is your least favorite Star Wars character?
I don't really. Jar Jar doesn't bother
Oh my
me that much.
God.
Well, he said Jar Jar doesn't bother him.
Oh, okay, I think that was
Yeah.
bottom.
I hate Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar
Binks-
sucks, but he just doesn't bother me that much.
I love Jar Jar Binks.
What did
my
you post
least
on Facebook the other
This
day?
is gonna cause a fight, and this might be the end of the podcast.
No.
And as far as movies go, Boba Fett is so useless,
No, he is.
Yeah,
in the
he
movies.
and so is Captain Phasma.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
There she is. We have a cat.
She
Guest
is.
appearance.
Cat on our podcast.
Podcat.
Podcat. The podcast cat.
Oh, we're gonna get you away from those cords.
Yeah, I know. I gotta wait for her to get just a little bit closer to me, and then I could pick her up. Because if I reach now, she's gonna like go boneless.
Go
And
limp.
she'll just stop moving, and I won't be able to get her. But anyway, so Boba Fett, yes, he's a useless character. However, he's cool looking.
Yeah, which
And
is all
that's-
that you
sick.
care about.
And that's 90% of what you want from a Star Wars character is to
No,
look
it is
cool.
not what I care about from a Star Wars character.
Then you're not a real fan.
I would like a
Gabe.
compelling story, good character arc,
Okay, Jar Jar Binks has neither of those.
I agree.
Unfortunately, either.
I love Jar
but
Jar.
at least Jar
Why-
doesn't have this great fan. You're wrong, but at least Jar Jar doesn't have this great fandom like Boba Fett does.
But why do you like Jar Jar? In his defense, why do you give? This
I
is your
think
chance
he's
to defend him.
hilarious. That's my own point, or my only point. I think he's funny.
Well, George Lucas also thinks he's funny, so that's all that matters. Also, is it AT-AT or at?
Oh.
The podcast.
Is it AT-AT or at? How do you say it?
The Walkers? It's at Walker or an ATST is the other kind of Walker. It's
Okay, so
different.
I've actually only seen the prequels once, but I know that was enough for me to love Jar Jar Binks.
Okay.
So,
What's the next question?
He's like, I want to change this subject so much because I hate Jar Jar. But it's okay. You are allowed to like Jar Jar, Emma, just so you know.
thank
Yeah, I
you.
don't care. Like
Also,
what you like.
anyone out there has to go watch the YouTube video now to see the cat being held
Yeah.
and getting the pets in now for the podcast. This is
Your
this,
turn or my turn?
Did
Doesn't
you ask your
matter.
Jar Jar question?
it's
Yeah,
all right.
It was entertaining. Okay.
What are your thoughts on girls that cry a lot?
Like, what's a lot?
Like
Let's define the context.
Like, yeah, I need
Like-
context.
they cry at every every emotional movie you watch together, like every Disney Pixar movie.
Girl that's in touch with her feelings.
Yes, a girl is in touch with her feelings.
Is that what we're calling it?
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
I don't.
I mean,
care.
I'm emotional, so I cry
doesn't
at
bother
everything.
So
me.
emotional.
I don't
like-
care. Just don't get mad at me if I'm like not crying.
Yeah.
Because Carmen's never shed a tear in his life.
I have shed a tear once in my life.
Saying goodbye to me.
Yes, that was
Starting
it.
this podcast with me.
No, it was happy
Something
tear.
with her.
Was it your wife walking down the aisle?
Nope.
No,
He didn't
no,
cry
it was
then.
actually it was not a good thing. It's the conversation for outside of the podcast. But Jess actually got a little bit mad at me days after because we had seen a video of one of our friends when they saw their wife walking down the aisle bawling.
Aw.
So like she's like, "You didn't cry for me," and I was like, "I don't cry for anyone." So
I like
sorry.
she didn't like turn around.
No.
It's like okay, redo.
No. I just don't know what to say to a crying girl.
I also don't know
Yeah.
what to say to a person who's crying. Anybody who's crying. I'm
Yeah.
more of a there,
Like-
empathetic person.
From a girl's perspective, when you're crying, what can a guy say to
They just want to be heard, Carmen.
I don't know. Like God bless my boyfriend because I cry a lot, and he's like,
you're a crier?
oh, I am a huge crier.
But
It's
like good things and bad things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy things, I cry. Like when I first told him I loved him, I was crying. Like
Okay.
I cry happy.
Did you say it
things.
first?
I did, and I will
Whoa.
pride myself on that.
Hot take.
And I made the first move.
I've never said it first. Fun fact.
Really?
No.
That was actually a question I had. I was like, what do you think about like a girl saying it first?
I don't.
Is that like
doesn't bother me
intimidating?
at all. No.
or-
I
I
don't-
don't care if freaking I get proposed to. Like I don't care. What's gender roles, man?
Yeah. See,
True.
women don't need to shave, and women can also propose and say I love you first.
Yeah.
But now I need to know the story. Are you okay with telling the story?
Yeah, I can tell the story.
I want to hear. Set the mood.
It's not like it's not how I sorry Haley, it's not how I envisioned like it going. Like I imagined like a romantic setting and like the right time for me to say it, but we were just like sitting in his car and we just like spent the night together, whatever, and like I think he was just like sitting there like singing or dancing or something, and I just looked over and I was like, oh my gosh, like I just started crying because I was like, I am like so in love with this guy and like I'm scared to like say it, so I was like also. So I was crying, but I realized that when he noticed I was crying, I was like, I have to tell him why I'm crying now.
Well, yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
He thought like I did
Jar Jar
something.
doesn't get the respect he deserves.
He could have gotten run over at any point in that movie. Underrepresented in episode 3, which is my favorite.
Yeah, so he thought like I did something wrong, but I was like, nope. I was like, I just love you, and then it was.
And he
not
said it
how
back?
He said it back.
Okay.
Yes. He was like, I've been waiting for like a good time to say it, and I was like, yep, sorry, I'm telling you in your garage, like in the car, but
I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything wrong. That's a
No, it's
romantic.
cute. It's a cute moment.
I think the most romantic place in the world is in a car in a garage. Personally,
Yep.
screw the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Grease.
Grease, like the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's cars in Grease.
Yeah, Grease 2 was better than Grease 1.
No, that is awful.
Better than Star Wars. I'm just kidding. I don't mean that.
Grease
That's
2
kidding.
is better than all the Star Wars movies.
Every single one.
Especially that shitty Empire Strikes Back. Oh, awful.
That's the worst one.
Okay, so I did not know that. And I think that's, first off, it's organic, which I think
Yeah.
when you're
Yeah, I
telling
like
someone
that
you
too.
love them, that's all I think that matters.
yeah.
So have either of you, ever been, was this your first time ever being the first to say I love you?
Yes, and I
Okay.
was like terrified.
Have you ever said I love you first before, or
Yeah, the toxic relationship I was in.
okay?
I did
Wait,
tell
the toxic or not the toxic?
no the toxic
The
relationship.
bad-
Yeah,
okay,
the bad
gotcha.
relationship that I was in. I did tell him I loved him first.
Okay,
Wait, the 21st birthday guy.
Yes, the 21st
Okay.
birthday guy.
that's what we'll call him. Rick. Rick.
It's
that guy.
Rick.
The new Rick.
Was his name
Chad.
really Rick?
No.
Chad Rick.
Chadwick
Chadwick.
Boseman.
Oh, it's funny because I actually have a friend named Chad Bossman. It's hilarious. It's the exact
Guess
Chad.
you had to be there.
Yeah, I guess that's funny. All right. Anyways, so I've never met a girl before who said
That's it. Just never met a
just
girl.
these two. That's it. Great to meet you too. Thanks for being on the podcast and letting me meet you for the first time. So okay, do you think that that's a thing that's more prevalent now with girls saying I love you first, or do you think that that's something that happened back in, in the baby boomers times as well.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Like, I was waiting out for him to say it first. Like, I told myself I wasn't going to say it, but then, like, it was just in the heat of the moment. I said it. So, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said it if I could have controlled myself. But
If you didn't cry, you wouldn't have said.
Yes, if I didn't cry, I would have
okay,
kept it to myself.
But you had to. You were caught.
Yeah.
I feel like I've always been the one to say it first. I can't remember a time where I haven't. How long into the relationship was this? Because you guys have been together for how long now?
Like 8 months, I think.
Okay.
I think it was like either 6 or 7 months into it.
Okay.
That's a good
Yeah.
amount of time.
And 6 or 7 months after being official,
Right, after being official.
and you
like
guys.
10 months, I think we
How long do you
Okay.
guys talk before?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like 10 months. Okay.
There you go. There you
total
go.
or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like once the well, I mean, I guess I'm really not the right person to say because Jess
You're still
said-
single.
She said technically, yeah. She
You're still in a relationship with that one
with two
that
two
one girl who
girls.
never broke up with
Two,
you.
yeah, yeah.
You didn't tell that story yet, but I forgot. all
Have I
about
told
it.
that story on the podcast before?
I think you have, but not to them.
Not to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so in case you guys haven't heard this story, so there was a girl that I was
love this
dating.
story.
There was
I just love the idea that she's gonna show up one day and be like,
Roses
"Who's this
in
bitch?"
hand.
To Jessica.
What? She better not have a ring on her finger. Oh, she got a ring. Okay, all right.
The wedding picture's right there.
So I was in a relationship with a girl named Gina.
How long ago was this? Like, how old were you?
This was at least 9 years ago now.
Okay.
So before I turned 20, like I think it was 18 or 19, something like that. And we were dating probably for like 5-ish, 6-ish months. We had started to use the L word, and there was one. What?
I was trying to think of a funny L word to say, but all I could think of was lunch.
Lunch.
I lunch you. Actually, you know,
You too.
I lunch. Want to get some lunch? You trying to play tennis?
Like
So, something had happened. I think her grandma had died, and we were together when she got the call, and she's like, "I just need to be with my family," and I was like, "I'm happy to come with you. Let me know what you need." And she's like, "No, I'm gonna go be with because I think it was her dad or her mom's. I guess that would make sense to either her dad or her mom's
grandparents work.
mom." But she's like, "No. I'll give you a call a little bit later on tonight." We said we loved each other, and to this day, I've never heard from her again.
Are you guys boyfriend, girlfriend?
She
They were saying I
was
love
it
you.
Yeah, they were
yesterday.
saying
They were
National
saying I
Girlfriend's
lunch
Day?
you.
Yeah, we were in a relationship. So we were official.
Official. Facebook official.
Yes. No. I don't think no, this was before Facebook.
MySpace official.
No, I never had a MySpace.
Oh.
Just
Yeah.
official. You're
Just official.
Official.
We were in a
Gabriel
relationship.
official.
I had met her family. She had met my family. We
Did you
had
ever-
said that we loved each other. Her grandma died. Said I will call you later tonight.
This is so
I love
sad.
you. I love you too.
Oh my God.
Never heard from her again.
Did you like reach out to him like, hey, are you okay? Are you like alive?
No, he never
Yeah,
reached out.
no,
once.
I reached out to her. Yeah, I was like, I'm still waiting for this call. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get married. So,
She's just, I've been so busy.
My phone died.
My phone died.
change numbers. No, so I think I reached out a couple times, never heard back from her.
That's so weird. How can you ghost?
That's a real
That's a ghost. That
That's
is
a
a
hard.
ghost.
I've been ghosted hard
That's
twice.
very
That's
hard
definite Casper.
ghost.
Yeah,
Casper.
Casper. That's not a friendly
Yeah,
ghost.
not even a friendly
What was the
ghost.
mean? What was the mean one?
Oh.
She's like a poltergeist.
Like in Casper?
Yeah, he had like two brothers that were mean, right?
Two
Three of them
brothers.
were whatever.
Yeah.
No,
They're-
I think the big one was funny, nice, right?
I don't know. There were multiple ghosts, and Casper was the friendly one, but then there was also the asshole ghost,
Yeah.
and then like the sad ghost, and then the hungry ghost. They had like different
Hungry
personalities.
ghost.
I don't know. All right, I think we got time for like 2 more questions.
Okay.
I really still do not. I'm looking at the screen right now. All I see is just nothing.
Do you guys stalk a girl's social media?
Like before going out?
Yeah, and after.
And after.
And the chicken?
And after.
Yeah.
Wait, like, still like how like it, you? I don't know. This is hard. That's a hard one.
I guess mostly before. That would make the most sense, and after.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Gotta
I
check
go
out the
through
pictures.
the Instagram, the
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything else though.
Like, I think I have to think back a long ways. I think I would go on to a Facebook or because Instagram, I don't think it was a thing before back then. Instagram is like what, probably like 5 or 6 years old.
Probably 5 years of prevalence, but probably older than
Okay,
that.
so I think that I would go check out to see if she's any pictures of like with another guy,
Yeah.
and then if there was another guy, see if he's tagged in the picture. Click on his
Yeah,
profile,
then go down the rabbit hole.
and then like, oh, it's her brother. Doy. Then I'm fine. Oh,
Oh.
shoot.
But yeah,
Then
no,
you're-
I go down the rabbit hole and just... Because then, also, first off, everybody does, because when you go tell Haley, I'm going out with this guy back when you went out with guys,
Right.
the first thing you need is a
Now it's
picture.
just go out with guy.
You need a picture, right? You need a picture to show them.
Yeah,
So you
true,
need to have that
true.
picture ready. So you got to find the one that you probably always use for all your friends on their social media,
Yeah.
like their best photo, your favorite photo of them. So
Sometimes you're holding a puppy German Shepherd.
that was in my dating profile. Yeah, that was. Rip to that.
Do you ever go on a date and have the backup plan of like, hey,
Kitchen
if
on
I send
fire.
you if I send you this text, I need you to call me because this date isn't going well and I need to get out of it. Did you guys ever have that or no?
When I went on a date with a guy that like I literally had no idea who he was, but like he worked at my same place of work.
There you go. Smooth. So you worked at the same place.
Right. So I was like, well, he has to like somewhat be a good guy.
Maybe.
I was very wrong, but yeah, I had like that. Hey, I don't know who this is. Like, here's where I'm gonna be. I should be home around this
Show your
time.
location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the safety precautions.
Like, this is the address I'm going to. If I don't text you in 15 minutes, I've been killed.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I would do that for when I would sell shoes back in the day. I would go buy shoes and sell shoes. And look, those sneakerheads, we don't mess around. They carry guns. It's all cash. So, they could just stab you and take the shoes.
You need a
and
vat of
leave.
acid ready to
Yes.
jump into in case.
Do you want to watch that episode tonight?
I mean, we talked about it for a while. We also have not yet. We still haven't watched the Michael Jordan documentary that we talk about every night.
That's right.
We can do one of them. I don't work till 11:30 tomorrow at my place of employment.
I don't work at all till tomorrow until I
keep
have
your
a dentist
secrets.
appointment tomorrow.
Also, real quick,
Yeah.
let's do a damn dude you did.
Okay, so did we do a damn dude you dead on the episode that you
No,
listened?
they've been coming and going.
but you listened to
It's
one.
just a special treat. For
I didn't.
people.
I'm not familiar with that.
Okay. So, damn dude, you dead. Gabe, go ahead and tell us what that is and why it's
a
important.
would you rather question of how would you rather die
Oh.
that we do sometimes every week, sometimes once every other month. But yeah, so this scenario I'm bringing it to Disney again since we're all familiar with the Disney.
Reopening and
Yeah.
all that, yeah.
And so basically, this one is not Small World and
Okay.
and teacups. Like, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
keep
don't
recycling
get
that one.
lazy. Stop recycling that one, even
no.
though it's
This one-
your best work.
No, my best work is the eyelash one.
Oh yeah.
What was it? It was
Benjamin Button.
from where you're at now. Do you guys know Benjamin Button?
Yeah, they got like
Okay.
age backwards.
So basically,
right?
with Benjamin, it started off Benjamin Button from where you are now. So you go
reverse
backwards.
age.
So you're 20 whatever, and you go back to 0. Or you live a full healthy life, but you always have something stuck in your eye. Just always have a little, just a little eyelash in your eye.
Well, that's really annoying.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
my
it is.
masterpiece.
It's like-
that's my Citizen Kane.
Yeah, it's not that it sucks. It's not gonna kill you, but like,
Right.
can you imagine?
So every time I have something stuck in my eye, I'm like, could you imagine just another 50 years of this? Like,
do either of you have contacts?
I do.
No.
So imagine like one dry contact the rest of your life.
So I was just thinking, I was like, for me, I actually have I need to go to a retina specialist because the skin on my eyes is almost completely gone.
The skin.
Yeah,
on
it's like the
your
layer of
eyes.
skin over your eyes. For most people, like kind of deteriorates over time. For me, it's almost gone, and I'm only 24.
Can I donate some of my eye skin to you?
Very generous.
email in your eye skin,
It's not
everybody.
like-
Let's get her.
Haley.
DudeThoughtsPod@gmail.com.
I
Eyes.
I'm not an eye doctor. This is just like the
Haley
best way my doctor
needyoueye.com.
explained it to me. But
Link
so,
will be in
but
the
for
description.
me, it feels
You
like
have to
there's
buy that now.
always a constant like scratching on my eyes.
Sugar. I just kicked the shit out of my microphone.
Wait, you said you it's constant eyelash that it feels like it's in your eye all the time?
Not a constant eyelash. It's a like constant scratching on my eye because
Okay.
my
Oh, so you're
contacts
living it.
can't sit on my eyeballs properly. Because I have to wear contacts. My prescription's -9.5 with astigmatism in both eyes.
I don't know any of
How
that.
do you read in that phone? Do you have eyes?
Oh my gosh. So there's so many things that I want to what is that? Unpack here. So first off, we have skin over our eyes. So it's transparent skin.
Kind of. It's a very thin layer of skin. It's multiple thin layers of skin that wear down over time.
So there's multiple layers. What the human body is weird. Those endotherms.
But it's like so like you have 20/20 vision, and as like but it's like you have 20/20 vision, and as your vision goes down, I don't know how it is like how it actually goes down, but like once you go down to like
18,
17.
well, I thought it went down to like 15, 10, 5, 0, and then it goes down like like minus 0.0, like 0.25, minus 0.5, minus 0.75, 0.1, and it goes all the way down to I think minus 0.12.
Okay.
And then I think after that is like when you're considered legally blind. So I'm only like 2.5 points away from that.
So we need the Dudist colony to rally around the cause. Hashtag get Haley new eye skin. This is going to trend.
Haley with an eye.
Well, I found out I could get cataract surgery and it's supposed
my
to
best
reverse,
joke I've ever
not
made on the
reverse, but like
podcast.
it's supposed
That
to
was
stop it.
That's
Really?
so crazy.
That's so weird.
Haley, I'm so sorry you're going through that. I have 20/20 vision.
I also have
Yeah, I'm
20/20
like-
vision, but I can't see colors. If that makes you feel
So
better.
we're the only ones with flawless eyes here.
yeah. well,
Also,
yeah.
can you imagine? And okay, sorry to you, but can you imagine? Can you imagine waking up in the morning and like just not being able to like you have to put
terrifying.
you're blind until you can put your glasses on.
For me, I can't imagine waking up with perfect vision.
Oh
like
my gosh.
like to me that blows my
It's like
mind
when Peter
waking
Parker
up every
woke up in
morning.
the original Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Like
I
to
can
me, it literally
see.
blows my mind waking up in the morning and actually being able to see things. Like that concept is mind blowing.
That's
I
crazy.
think if
Because
When
I've
I
had
woke up
glasses
one day-
since I was 5.
That's
If I woke up one day and could see colors properly, I'd probably be like, "The fuck?"
Have you seen the glasses?
Yeah.
I have them.
It's gotta be
Oh, okay.
sensory overload.
Yeah.
Like if
My
you
head
go
would just-
from you would for sure like going from any kind of vision impairment to perfect vision. I'm sure you would migraines for days. Like if
Yeah.
they came and
Especially if you went
Yeah.
from an 8-hour nap to
Yeah.
all of a sudden your eyes are open.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
Anyways, back to the damn DJ Dead.
Yes.
This one is Epcot related.
Love that cut.
So, would you rather be you die no matter what? Some of these scenarios you can live longer,
Okay.
But either way you die.
but no matter what you pick, sometimes that plays into it. But would you rather die stuck on Mission Space? Yeah, right. Or stuck on Figment's Journey to Imagination.
oh God.
Which I don't think I've ever done that.
You don't need to. It's a terrible ride. I
Wait,
don't. I
What
stand
kind
by
of
that.
ride is it?
Figment right now, because right now they're not doing the smells. They're not doing that
ride?
stupid.
Whatever's
stuff.
worst for you.
What kind of ride?
Whatever's
includes
worse.
smell? I hate Mission Space.
I would
Yeah.
rather jump off this house neck first than ride Mission Space or Teacups.
The
We've talked about
paramedics
that.
lifting you up, and you're like, kill me.
The turtle's like, I know what that's like, man.
He's like slowly walk. He's the paramedic now.
yeah.
He's a paramedic.
He went to school.
Success story.
Success story turned it around. Anyways,
From
yeah,
the
Mission
jowls
Space.
of death to saving lives.
So Mission Space, you'll die probably that day.
Yeah,
48 hours.
your brain would have to go through some sort of
Yeah.
trauma.
I don't know what
I
they
think
do
I
to
would
you.
probably like puke my guts out.
Yeah, you die of dehydration, or what's the thing that in the helmets of football players where the brain's hitting the skull?
Concussion?
It's not a concussion, it's,
a disease they don't know until after they're dead because they have to do autopsies on their brain.
Yeah,
It's
whatever that is.
I
I
would
would
I'll
assume
do
you're,
research. That's why I have this computer here.
you're
Not
gonna
just check my
die of
school email.
either dehydration from vomiting or that. But the
This
other
will
one
be like quick and pain. Well, I shouldn't say painless.
That's
It'll be
very
really
painful.
quick.
very painful.
Yeah.
But what's Figment's?
I like Figment. Unpopular opinion.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean, I
sitting-
think that's most people like Figment.
Yeah.
CTE is the name of the disease.
Yes.
Anyways, it's what Aaron Hernandez had.
Yes.
He was a bad person.
Yeah,
But
he killed someone
he killed. I
Oh.
think.
and himself.
I think he might have killed multiple people. But anyways, so yeah, I choose Figment would be long though.
Yeah, that would be.
That's days, multiple days.
Is it like the same level of ease as like Small World, or is it
Yeah.
more?
Yeah.
No, it's not an
No.
intense ride.
no.
Not into. Okay, so it's a
It's slightly more. It's slightly more intense than Small World because like there are like the bounces in it and everything.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
You as a grown man can handle it just fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's more colors. It's more annoying
yeah,
than
that's
Small
long.
World.
okay. So basically, you have to choose between a quick
It's
and
the same
incredibly
concept of
pain.
teacups. I
Yes.
just use teacups and Small World again, but
Yeah.
added an Epcot flair to it.
I like that, even though Epcot's my least favorite park. Wow. Okay. Clearly, that's
How would
not
you?
a part.
How could you say that?
Yeah.
Gabe, shut up. What's your least favorite park?
We did an episode about this. If you don't remember,
It's Epcot.
it is Epcot.
Do you guys both like Epcot?
I love Epcot.
I
It's my
also love
favorite
Epcot.
park.
However, if I had a choice and I can only go to one park for the rest of my life, Epcot's the last one I'd pick.
So for my cast preview, I chose Epcot.
Yeah, but if you only the rest of your life you can only go to one park, it means your kids can never go to Magic Kingdom. You can't get your family. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh, well, Gabe, what do you pick?
Epcot.
You're still picking Epcot?
I still am.
You're crazy.
I love the different countries, like being immersed in it.
Okay,
I love
all right,
it.
that's-
so what you're saying
fair.
is you're selfish and you don't want your kids to experience Magic Kingdom.
My kids
I
can
will never bring
experience
them. Then
Figment.
they can go with
Wait, what did you
like
say
my
about Figment?
husband, their dad. He can take them to Magic Kingdom. I'll be like, bye guys, I'll be over here riding Spaceship Earth.
Keep your secrets.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to take. I can't do Mission Space. I'm doing the
I
Figment.
can't do Mission Space either, so I'm doing
I
Figment.
don't. I would be in.
And
such-
I hate Figment.
Yeah, I would do
I
Figments.
hate
Whatever whatever that is. I've never been on it. I'll do that.
We'll go on it next time.
Okay.
I hate Figment so much.
What do you guys think? What do you? Where's your
How would you
heads
rather
at?
go?
I'll take Figment.
Yeah,
I hate
Figment.
Mission Space.
But like,
Mission Space quicker though.
Wait, Mission Space, orange or green? Actually, no, still Figment.
Yeah,
It doesn't
still
matter. It
Figment.
could be the
Still
easiest
Figment.
setting possible for 10-year-olds, and I would still choose Figment.
also, so
Now,
one
what
of the
about-
things? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead first.
One of the things that we do need to be very clear is the rest of the park and the rides still operate. So you will never be able to get off Figment's wild journey or whatever, and people will be getting on the cars
my
and on and
gosh.
off and saying bye to you. Like you strike up conversation with people, but you never get off. You
Mission Space, you're
you
just
get
alone,
on, then you die.
because your
You
thing
just
will never
become a
open.
part of the
You
ride.
become a part of the ride.
You're now an
You're a story.
animatronic.
Yes, yes,
You're a legend.
yes.
Now if we had to choose between Mission Space and the teacups, that'd be hard for me.
I think
Yeah.
teacups.
I-
No, I'll take teacups. I actually love
Yeah,
the teacups.
This
It's
is
just-
a lose-lose.
I just
for
hate
me.
Mission Space so much. That's the
Yeah.
only ride. I don't get motion sickness. I don't really get those but like my head hurts
Yeah,
so much.
It ruins my
Yeah.
day. But the thing about the difference is, at least in Mission Space, you're at least alone. You can dive in private. In teacups, you're out in the open, and everybody can see you.
But like,
Mm-hmm.
you imagine puking before it moves, and it's like you're in that zero gravity thing, and like there's puke everywhere.
You know what?
Yeah.
You keep your
This
secret
video gets 10,000 likes. Carmen and I will ride Mission Space.
until we die. No, just
no,
once.
just once. And I really
Level
don't want to do
orange.
that.
Level orange. Is that the highest level?
No,
Yes.
I am not doing level orange.
What?
Unless we get 1 million likes.
Million likes.
1 million.
I just threw a number that I didn't think was going to realistically happen.
Well,
So-
we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah. Right.
Just for the sole purpose of you writing
Okay,
that.
Well,
All right.
anyways.
Let's do one more question,
Good one.
and then we will
And with a
like give
banger.
us the
I don't
best.
know.
I have it.
The best
Okay.
question. Okay, this better
I
be
saw
good.
this and I was like, this is actually a good question to ask.
Okay, because if it's not good, we're just gonna hit the pass button, then we're just gonna go to another one.
Okay.
I'm kidding. We're not. We're just gonna make you do
I mean,
another
yeah, if you
question.
think it's a bad question, but I thought it was a really good one. I
No
don't know
bad
who-
questions.
I don't know who
Just
put this on here. This is
bad-
genius.
bad
I asked like
answers.
3 friends to help me with this.
What do guys think of girls with high body counts?
like, high,
like they've killed a lot of people.
like
Not that
murder?
kind of
the
body
mafia
count.
leader, yeah.
As a mafia, I'm being Italian. I'm okay with it. What do you
Because-
mean body count?
Like partners, like sex.
Ooh, okay, that one. I was like, man, like she killed a lot of people. I guess I can look past that.
No. I mean, like if I go kill someone and be like, Emma, come help me hide the body real quick.
Yeah.
I
right.
trapped somebody
But-
on Mission Space.
I'm not telling you.
These two guys, one of them,
Chill in a hot tub.
like I've pet his dog before.
5
It
feet
was
apart.
Amazing, yeah, but they're dead. What do you guys? What do you guys consider a high number then?
Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's subjective.
Because I think we
I
just
feel like
whatever
it's-
you personally think is high.
Yeah, I feel like it's different for every person.
For me, I think a high number, if I was to date a girl, if she said that she had been with 20 guys, I'd be like, yeah, cool. Bye.
Cool,
I'm not going to
bye.
ghost you, but I'm not going to tell you that's the reason I'm not going to say that's
Yeah.
why. But I think 20 for me is high. Realistically, anything over 10 would kind of turn me off. Anything, anything over 8 to 10 would turn me off.
I don't care. Personally, we've had this conversation where I don't care what you did before me. We weren't in a relationship, so I don't care.
Because I just saw this question on here, and I was thinking, like, whenever I was in college, I remember some of the guys hooking up with a different girl almost every night, And I was like, how many girls have you been with? But then girls, whenever it gets announced the second you sleep with the guy,
Yeah.
like everyone knows. But then like if you
Double
sleep with,
standard.
It is
Yeah.
a double
Yeah.
standard for sure.
so like for girls, like we really can't say like you can't have a high body count, but then for guys, it's vice versa.
Yeah, I personally don't care.
I don't know. Like, so for your guys' perspective, if you feel comfortable sharing this, what is a number that's too high that if you ask that to a guy, in a perfect world, he's honest with you, and he tells you his number. What's too high?
1.
I'm the
Zero.
only one.
Zero's too high already. No, but I mean, like, is that obviously? If you guys,
I'm kind of with Gabe on this. Like, whatever you did before me is your business. Like, we don't have to like live.
As long as you're not sleeping with people while we're dating.
Right, yeah.
Obviously.
I
If I asked you a
agree
month
with
from now
Gabe,
and it
yeah.
doubled, I'd be like, keep your. No, I want to know these secrets actually.
Yeah, my thing is like be honest about it, be truthful. Like it doesn't matter what you did before me as long as like you're clean.
But then that's the thing. Like, how do you ask a guy to get tested? Do you expect yourself to get tested? Like what
Girls do every time we go to the gynecologist.
Oh, that's fair. I've never been to the gynecologist. So
I did not
that makes
expect you
sense.
to.
No.
Also,
my
little
my
ego-
vagina needs some looking into though. So
Little ego boost if you are with somebody who's had more multiple partners. You get to be like, so how did I compare? And you get to kind of gauge your performance.
and then the response is like, you were just
Great.
good.
It's like ranking them.
Keep your
Like that
secrets.
scene in Mamma Mia 2.
What if you did ask somebody
haven't seen
really
Mamma
quick
Mia.
and
You haven't seen you haven't seen any of them?
No, I haven't.
I only saw the second
I
How
one.
about you watch them with me one night?
No, you were watching, and I went to my room.
I gotta go watch Star Wars
Hey, do you
Episode
wanna watch
1.
this? I was like, no.
I gotta go watch the Jar Jar Binks highlight
Jar
reel.
Jar Binks.
Then Figment.
Mamma Mia is my favorite movie.
Okay, so Gabe and I are obsessed with Lily James. We love her.
Yeah.
So I did not like the movie the first time I watched it. The second time I watched it, I loved it. So much so that I bought a new piece of recording equipment because I'm going to cover an ABBA song.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Out next week.
No, it's not. haven't even started recording it yet. But yeah, I think to answer your question, 10. 10's too much for me. Because then in my head I'd be thinking, if my number was smaller, I'd be like, what if I marry this person? I'll never get to catch up.
Well, it's not a race, luckily.
No, but fair is fair. I'm just saying.
All is fair in love and war.
All is fair. That's why people cheat.
That's it. You cracked the code. That's why
To
people
play
cheat.
catch up.
Okay, so last couple of minutes. Why don't you guys just use this to kind of talk about anything you want? You could talk about your social media, plug your social media. But like, I probably should have done this in the beginning. But tell us like about you guys. Like, I don't know who wants to go first, but what makes you tick? What makes you think? What are the things that you're passionate about that drives you, so that you can give our listeners a chance to, kind of get to know you guys a little bit better. So when they're listening to this episode now, they can kind of go back and think, oh, that makes sense. I get where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to go first.
Haley.
Oh.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
My name is not Carmen. My name is a girl's name because I'm on the show. Oh, I guess Carmen is a girl's name. Self-deprecation.
Carmen with a K.
Carmen with a K and an I. Carmen. What a shitty alter ego that would be. My name is just my name. I am a girl's name. My name is Stacy, and
My mom has it going
Yeah.
on.
My
Your mom
mom,
has it
yeah. Oh, she's got it going on. And I promote synergy. I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
That was just an inside joke for me.
So I guess
Shit
like
on Deborah's desk.
Eat some chicken
good
strips.
Oh, Lonely Island. Okay, go ahead.
So I guess like a little bit about me. I've lived in 6 states growing up. I moved around a lot. My parents are government. And
Your parents are government.
They are
they
the
work for
government.
the government. No, like it says something. My parents are like like it's not like my parents are military. My parents are government. Like they work for the government.
Just a weird way to say that. I'm sorry. This is your time to shine. I'm sorry.
That's all my friends like growing up like that I knew like that also had parents that worked. Both my parents worked for the prison system.
What do your parents do? Oh, they're governments. I don't know.
Well, I had an uncle that worked for the FBI, and that was all I knew is that he worked for the FBI. And I was
We're
like, "What do you
allowed
do?" Yes. I knew he worked for the FBI, but I didn't know what he did. Well, funny thing though,
SEAL
his
Team
name is
6
Rick.
oh, fuck, Rick. SEAL Team 6 comes and bashes down our door because the rental company didn't come
That's
fix our front door
crazy.
today.
Oh, they didn't.
They didn't come fix it. It doesn't even lock.
But
Where burglars are welcome. Come here.
Come on.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. This is
you're
continue.
good. But we moved around like a decent amount growing up and everything, and then I went to school in Georgia. I moved here towards Central Florida. I was actually born in Florida, but then I moved here for my first college program with Disney.
It's called a circle.
It's a
Full
circle of
circle.
life. You go back to where you're from, not
Yes.
always, but I love the travel. That's probably why I love Mamma Mia actually so much because my dream is to actually move to Italy or Greece or France, like the
Lightning.
countryside, and go start my whole new life and be a whole new person.
That's awesome.
And something really cool that everyone always finds really interesting is I have 40 plus dogs. I don't know how many dogs there actually are at my house because every time I go home, my stepdad decides to keep a lot more.
That's the dream.
But we breed them for we'd breed them to sell them, but we do mostly dog sledding races for if y'all have seen the movie
Balto.
Togo. Well,
Oh.
yeah. Well, yes, Balto, but Togo,
With the Green Goblin.
the Green Goblin. Oh,
Willem Dafoe. He's the main guy, I think, in
oh,
Togo.
I don't know their names. But-
You go to a restaurant and you order it Togo.
That was a good
bad.
one.
I can't beat Gabe. What was one that you said?
Today?
It's so good. Yeah, today.
They just all meshed together.
They all
I
messed
know.
up. Okay. So yes,
Art,
you breed
all of it.
Yeah, we
beautiful
breed-
dogs, by the way. I've seen some of these pictures.
They're beautiful. They are so cute. But we've had people come and after they saw the movie Togo, they wanted Sepala Siberian Huskies because that's what our dogs actually are. They're part of that Sepala Siberian breed. They all trace back to his bloodline.
That's crazy. Insane.
But they're all really cute, and we always have puppies.
And
love
what's your
that.
dream? What's the dream for you? What do you want to do for the rest of your life? If you had to pick one thing that you could do.
I'm still figuring that out. So now, I'm on a new path in my life. I'm trying to decide, where do I see myself going in the future for, career-wise? Do I see myself actually, dropping everything here and, moving across the world? Can't right now, thanks COVID. Miss Rona likes to ruin some plans.
Miss Rona.
But see kind of where life wants to take me. I did actually get baptized just about a month ago.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm growing in my faith every day, but kind of seeing where the Lord's path takes me as well, seeing where He thinks is going to be a right destination for me.
Loving it. Incredible. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
Emma, what about you? Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your journey and just,
Any dogs?
any 40 or more is what we're looking for.
No, I
Over,
don't
under?
have any dogs. I don't have any dogs or snakes.
Oh, that was a pre-podcast.
Yeah, that wasn't recorded.
conversation. Oh,
That's just
man.
for us.
But yeah, take it away. Tell us everything that makes
No,
it
I
tick.
really can't top that. I don't know what to say. My favorite color is Tiffany blue.
That's a beautiful color.
I lived in Illinois for 19 years.
You're from there.
Yes. Fist bump. There it
Southern
is.
Illinois.
Yeah, what town were you from?
A small town called O'Fallon. It's 15 minutes from St. Louis, Missouri.
The only thing I know about
Yeah.
O'Fallon is it's fact that it's better than Chicago.
It's just, while I'm sure O'Fallon has plenty of great things about
No.
it, Chicago is the greatest city in the world. Statistically proven by all science.
That's also what they say to Jimmy Fallon when he's being nice. They go, "Oh, Fallon."
That's how the town was formed.
Yeah.
His statue. Actually, I always forget that you're originally from Illinois.
Yeah, Cardinals fan.
Yes, that's okay. I'm a White Sox fan, so
Yeah.
there's
There's
no
no
bad
blood.
blood here. What brought you down here?
Mostly just my love for Florida, and I love being close to Disney.
There's something
the
about those
warm
parks
weather.
that draw people down here.
Yeah.
Would you ever move back?
No. Sorry, that was very. No, and my dad's gonna kill me for saying this, but I hate my hometown.
I literally said that on air the
Yeah.
other day.
My dad always you can't say that because it makes people who love their hometown feel bad. And I was like, I'm sorry, if you love O'Fallon, you're done growing.
Yeah.
I feel like people who don't,
You've peaked.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't move out of your hometown, you don't get to experience so much.
Sounds like your dad's
And you're
peaked.
And that's for everyone, like in their hometown, like not
Right.
just like your town. It's for every hometown.
Yeah, I
Also,
strongly
that was a
recommend.
joke. Your dad's great.
moving.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I love my dad.
What's
Hi,
his
Dad.
name?
I also love your dad.
Scott.
Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott. This whole episode we're gonna dedicate to you.
And O'Fallon.
No, Fallon.
Scott, last name
O'Fallon. Our home.
Oh gosh. So what are your dreams? What do you want to do?
I would love to be a special education teacher. That's my end goal.
That's so sick. Mm-hmm. That takes a special kind, like no pun intended. That takes a special a special kind of person.
Yeah.
Like you must have the patience of an angel saint.
I have patience when I want to have patience.
Oh.
So,
Like-
not to take away from your dream or anything, this is just kind of funny. My friend worked.
Killed by a special.
No. I don't know if I should tell the story. Actually, I'm not gonna tell the story. Is it
Now
off?
you have
Save
to.
it for
No, I don't have to
Okay.
do anything. This
That's-
could be an off-air conversation.
Fair. I guess I just spent half the episode saying women don't have to do what they want, and now I'm trying to tell a man to do what he has to. Now
Putting my foot down.
Equality,
Yeah.
Carmen.
Exactly. It's 2020.
sorry.
women can wear
So go ahead.
pants,
I'm taking up your time. You don't know? That's okay. That's all right.
I also don't know. So.
You know, and we don't need to know. The beautiful thing is life goes on no matter what.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
Gabe, do you have any ending thoughts that you wanna share?
What are your social medias?
My social media. My Instagram is emma.eiler, ILER.
And my Instagram is haley.j.tidwell.
And we are back. And Gabe is gym leader Gabe
It's me.
because he has the rock type Pokemon or water type Pokemon. He's an EV.
I'd have dark
He's an
type.
EV gym.
I've been EV gym, yeah.
Murkrow.
No, I haven't. We don't have to talk about this right now. We'll do another Pokemon episode.
Yeah, but I was playing Pokemon Go all day today.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
People still play that? No offense.
Dude, people.
Listen here, Jar Jar.
Yeah, where do you get off? Jar Jar Binks is greater than Pokemon, she says, in less words than
I
that.
remember when Pokemon Go first came out, and my friend
Closest we
almost
ever got to
crashed
world
our
peace.
car
It's true.
because there was a Squirtle at the Sonic that we were driving by.
That's how it works.
She was like, "Squirtle!" It veers off the road.
Squirtles are great.
So
It
fun
was
fact. a
scary.
Very similar story. So my brother and I, we had lived together. This will be I'll end with this story. We were
a good
living
one.
together. What?
Better be a good one.
It was a good one. And we were living together one night. Like we both were playing Pokemon Go, but I was in the middle of a group chat that illegally would hack the game and send out alerts when Pokemon were nearby. So
That's what guys' group chats are.
Yeah,
that was
is
my
not
group
that.
chat. That was my guy's group chat. And a Squirtle came up. And I was like, Michael, it's 5 minutes away. Let's go. Michael's my brother. We got in the car. And when we get there, it's a park. And there was 7 or 8 kids just underage drinking in the park. But
Chicago's such a shit town.
but they were drinking beer out of cans, which, okay, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. But they didn't call them beer. They just kept calling them brew.
Oh my
hand me a
God.
brew, bro. And I'm
Oh,
like, shut the
They were
fuck.
brewskis.
They were brewskis. They're like, oh, you want another brew? And they're like, oh shit, people are coming. And we're like, no, guys, we just want the Pokemon. They're like, oh, okay.
Nerds.
You want a brew? And I'm like,
A
no,
Pika brew.
a peekaboo. Anyways, that's my story for the
think
night.
that's
That's
enough.
my throwback story.
How long are we going? This is a long
This
one.
is our longest episode, but
Wow.
with longer episodes,
More
we have
people.
more people.
The longer the episode.
It's true.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you for
us.
having us.
This will not be the last time that you guys will be on the episode. You guys are wonderful, but we got to finish those questions next time. We have
Yeah.
you had like
I'll think of
150
more.
questions.
Yeah, I'll think of more.
It was great. Gabe, want to sign us out?
If you got a dream, don't
Go
be
and
racist.
chase us. Go and chase us. You messed me up. Gabe never tells me what he's going to say at the end of this. There's 4 or 5 that we rotate around. So
Yeah, it's, just to
wear a
depends on my
mask
mood that day.
Don't be racist and go and chase.
Tip your waitresses.
That's a new one. I like that one. Tip your waitresses. Have a good one, guys.